Ah, lads and lasses, what an absolute steaming pile of shite. Hello everyone, how's it going? Good evening to you. It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little video for you. Transfer news update of the evening. I'm in a little bit of a somber mood because it looks like those shitty hand melts City are going to sign Cristiano Ronaldo this window. That's what it's looking like right now. How are you all doing tonight? Thank you very much for joining us. Do us a favour, smash the like if you're getting in here or catching up later. Appreciate you all for watching and getting involved. Let me do a few shout-outs. Palash Vadnir, Kayam, Nigel, Shazad, David Webster, Illy United, Mason, Sue Christian Al Pasha, and everyone else. Thank you very much for getting in here. Cheers. What an absolute nightmare. Let me get into it then, lads and lasses. So, the latest just a few moments ago, Fabrizio Romano. Let me just make this slightly larger for you, actually, so you can see what's going on. So, this is just a couple of moments ago, a new tweet update from Fabrizio Romano breaking just a short while ago. Mendes has landed in Porto after direct negotiations with Manchester City and Juventus. He's working to complete the agreement on personal terms / contract for Ronaldo. Juve want 28 million euros. Fee for Ronaldo. Man City will decide the next step now. So that is the current situation, guys, as it stands. In regards to Ronaldo, negotiations ongoing. He has flown to Porto to conduct negotiations for this deal. It's a real big shame. I'm really, really disappointed in Cristiano. If he does go and sign for Manchester United, the guy would be a complete shit show, in my opinion. You don't do it. I mean, we've got some words here from Wayne Rooney, and I basically echo what Wayne Rooney says as well. I mean, Wayne Rooney basically came out earlier and just simply said that, I think you need to do what's right for you as a person, for your family, but everyone knows I could never play for Liverpool or Man City. That's obvious, but everyone's different. Yeah, everyone is different. Everyone is different. Unfortunately, Cristiano Ronaldo seems like he might be a little bit of a turncoat mount. You cannot play for Manchester United and be a club legend like he has and then go and play for Manchester City and just expect everything to be okay. He's going to get mountains of hate, and rightfully so, because what a twat move if he does go and sign for Man City, guys. Simple as. I'm just going to take that away for the live chat. Comes back for a second there, but yes, so that is the current situation. Let me give you the rest of the information we've got at this moment in time. Breaking news, obviously, that Mendes has flown into Porto to conduct proceedings here. Also, just as we've got on, actually, it's understood that PSG have accepted Real Madrid's offer of £170 million plus 10 million in bonuses for Kylian Mbappe, and that Kylian Mbappe will be in Madrid tomorrow. So that's some huge news, and hopefully that means maybe the path might be clear for PSG to go and get Ronaldo, but I don't think they're in it. I don't think they're interested. I don't think they're in it. There is some talk of maybe Lewandowski being on the radar for PSG. That's what I saw earlier. So I don't know what their intentions are of replacing Kylian Mbappe. I hope that if Manchester United don't have the bollocks to go and sign or put a bid in for him, that he'd end up going to PSG instead of those shitbag City. That's how I feel about it. But that is the latest in regards to PSG. It's understood that Real Madrid's offer of 170 million plus 10 has been accepted. That's the latest that we've got here. Fabrizio tweeted about it and said that Real Madrid's feeling is this one will be final. Official proposal for Kylian Mbappe. This was before the last source that we got that said that it's been accepted. But he said official proposal for Kylian Mbappe, 170 million euros. 10 million in add-ons on the table. It's up to PSG. Mbappe message to PSG dressing room has been so clear. He expects Real Madrid to be his next club now or next year. So it seems like it's just a matter of time before Kylian Mbappe is a Real Madrid player. Don't know where they got the money for it, but he is going to Madrid tomorrow by all accounts, and looks like that could be finalised pretty soon. So there is still an outside hope, I guess, that PSG go knocking for Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's not looking too good at the moment. We have another source here that says after today's meeting between Juventus and Jorge Mendes, the ball passes to Ronaldo's agent, with the powerful Portuguese agent who's trying to convince Man City to make an official offer. Tomorrow is a key day with CR7 pushing to go. So we know the situation. Ronaldo wants none of Juventus right now. He's up for leaving. He's quite happy to go and play for Manchester City by the sounds of it, because there's not that many teams that could go in and put an offer for him. Man City's the only one that's done so, I believe, at this stage. Or not even, they haven't even put an offer in, I should say. It's just that they have an interest in signing him in this window, but they are understood to not want to pay any sort sort of transfer fee for him because he's on such a huge amount of money, and they basically just want Juventus to cut their losses and give them Cristiano Ronaldo and hand them over. That probably won't happen. In my opinion, what will happen is the clubs will reach an agreement on a small transfer fee, 15 million euros, 20 million euros. It's not a lot of money. And then you're looking at the amount of money that you're paying him per week. Well, it's cheap because it's Cristiano Ronaldo, for Pete's sake. He's going to add so much to your club. So, yeah, that's the situation as it is, guys, with Ronaldo. Samuel Luckhurst came out this evening and said that Cristiano Ronaldo would be forgiven, but he cannot accept the same reception back at United if he joins City. I don't think he would be forgiven. How could you possibly forgive a guy who's going to join Moneybags oil baron City, our biggest rivals, our noisy neighbours, when he had that rich history at United and we created this guy? How the fuck can he go and be forgiven for being a City scummer? He can't. That's it. He's dead to United fans if he joins City. It's as simple as. It doesn't matter how long it's been since he's played for Manchester United. It doesn't matter that, he's played for Real and Juve since then. He still would be crapping all over our lawn. And nobody wants that, mate. Clean up after yourself, Cristiano. He's got to, if he's going to go anywhere, it's got to be not City or Liverpool. Anybody but City or Liverpool, pretty much. I mean, we'd all be disgusted if he signed for Chelsea, wouldn't we, for instance? I mean, that's not going to happen now, definitely not. But I'm just saying, that would be bad in itself. But City or Liverpool, I mean, that is a big kick in the ball bag. We've got a super chat here, guys. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's from Scraps Lewis. Thank you very much, Scraps Lewis, for the £5 super chat, mate. He says, sorry, just got in from work, logged on. Hey, don't apologise. Thank you for getting your sweet self in here. He says, take on CR7, going to a manager who keeps saying Messi is the best player in the world, lol. I see what you're saying. So Pep Guardiola obviously sings his massive praises for Messi, I guess, because he did manage him a long time. I mean, I guess he's called him the best player in the world. If you're telling me that, Scraps Lewis, it makes sense. He did manage him all those years, and he basically is the best player in the world. But so is Cristiano Ronaldo, really, isn't it? I mean, Pep Guardiola's not exactly going to say, while he was managing Messi, or having never managed Ronaldo, that Ronaldo's the GOAT, because he's managed Messi, and Messi's won a lot of stuff for him, and he knows that Messi, to him, is the GOAT, probably. But you know what? Messi is an unbelievable player. I think that he's, out of the two moves, on the face of it, I think Ronaldo would do better to go to City than Messi at PSG, because Messi's just going to play in a Farmers League now. Hey, Scraps Lewis, thank you very much for getting in the live chat with your super chat, mate. Get a cheeky little watermelon sugar high in the live chat for Mr. Scraps Lewis. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate the hell out of you. Get in there. Everyone, do us a massive favour. Smash that thumbs up button. Let's give it a cheeky little like spike. Give it a share on social media. That really helps the channel out as well. Get a few more eyes on it. And get involved throughout the show. I want to hear from you guys. We're going to stick on here until at least 10 p.m. So have your say. Get involved throughout. We've got a lot to talk about. Yo, what's up there, Harif Zakwan? And also Fergie99. Hello, bro. He says wins his first Champions League with us. And he throws it back in our face. Yeah, wins his first Champions League. Ferguson acts like a father figure to him. We develop him as a player. He wins a Ballon d'Or at Manchester United, his first Ballon d'Or. So we basically helped him develop into the best player in the world. If you win the Ballon d'Or, you're the best player in the world. That's kind of how it works. So we helped him develop into the best player in the world. And as soon as he got to be the best player in the world, he's pissed off to bloody Real Madrid. Now, I know Fergie squeezed a little bit more time out of him than he even wanted, and he did stick around a little bit longer, but ultimately we lost out on, our greatest player of a generation, pretty much. He went to Real Madrid, fair enough. That's his boyhood dream if he wants to go and do that. He's ended up going to Juve. Well, if he goes to City, all of that's undone, and he's a scumbag. It's that simple. This is the problem. United have bottled it, haven't we? I mean, I've got a report here. Let me just get this report up. That Manchester United, that he has been offered to Manchester United, but this is it's a speculative source, really. And look, there's loads of people that say he's been offered to Manchester United. All we currently actually know is that George Mendes is working on a move to City. So I still hope, and I have some tiny, tiny glimmer of hope, that Man United are in for Cristiano Ronaldo, that we would maybe table a bid and have an offer for Cristiano. And I would like to think that if an equal offer was on the table from Manchester United and Manchester City, regardless of the current situation, regardless of whether it's more likely to win trophies at City, I would like to think that Cristiano would favour the move to Manchester United. But without an offer, without a concrete bid or a concrete offer or negotiations with his agent or Ronaldo and Juventus, how can he go to Manchester United. He's got no option of coming to Manchester United right now. If the option was there, maybe he would be keen on coming to Manchester United. One little snake thing, though, that I want to talk about, and let's get some snake emojis in there. His agent seems like a bloody snake, and Ronaldo himself, obviously is aware of the situation. He knows that he's being offered to City, and he knows that the negotiations are taking place. So he's fully privy to this. Don't you make any mistake about that. But I haven't heard anything about Mendes actually going to Manchester United and offering Cristiano Ronaldo to him properly. I haven't actually heard anything concrete about that. None of the major key sources or journos have come out and said that Manchester United have had an official, offer or had any sort of discussions with Mendes at this moment in time. So I am very, very speculative, or not speculative, very, what's the word? I'm just very concerned. I'm concerned with this news that Ronaldo's going to City. I feel like United are not in for him. And if we don't go in for him, then we're just allowing him to go there. And that's our fault. Yeah, as much as Ronaldo would be a snake for going there, it's our fault for not actually going and putting a bid and trying to sign the player. We know that money is an issue. We have other sources here to say that, United are expressing caution in signing players. Basically, there could be Sal Niguez is a great option for us, and we're working on that apparently at this moment in time. This is from Laurie Whitwell. But the fact is, there's still other teams that are interested in him also, and we would have to generate money to sign other players is the understanding. So such as Ronaldo, if he was possibly going to come to United, we'd have to go and spend a heck of a lot of money or spend a heck of a lot of money that we don't really have unless we get players off of our books. So there's a lot of players on big money. We know the guys, Lingard, Henderson. There's, of course, players like Donny van der Beek, who could be surplus, Tony Martial, Phil Jones. There's a list of players that you could make way with in order to accommodate a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, both in terms of the transfer fee needed, which is tiny for Ronaldo, but certainly in terms of the wages that you have to pay him every week to free up those wages on the books. But also, as I've said many times, Ronaldo would generate you so much cash that it'd be worth it anyway. Okay, so that is very, very concerning. George Mendes is working to convince City to spend about 28 million euros. That's the current situation, guys. Let me just get that back up on the screen, actually, for anybody who hasn't seen it, who's just getting in here. So Fabrizio, just a short while ago, tweeted and said that, I'll just make it larger for anybody who's just joining. Here's Mendes. He's landed in Porto after direct negotiations with Man City and Juve. He's working to complete the agreement on personal terms / a contract for Ronaldo. So this is all ongoing. I mean, this is all business that could be taking place and conducted in the next 24 hours and even wrapped up in the next 24 hours. If they make Juventus happy with an offer, if City are prepared to go and spend anything, which they said they haven't, but this is all part of the negotiations. They're just trying to get Ronaldo for as cheap as possible. Of course, they'll spunk a cheeky little 15 or 20 million to get Cristiano Ronaldo into their club and pay his wages too. It says, look, it's down to Ronaldo. End of the day, Man City will decide the next step also. So Man City have to come up for the money pretty much. They're not going to just get him for free, I don't think, unless Juventus really are just going to cut their losses and say, see you later on, Cristiano. It's been pretty, but you're gone. Box, what's going on? He says, Celtic at cash. Julio Chavez, hello. He says, Ronaldo wouldn't even be that bad, to be fair, for us. Ronaldo would be amazing for anybody, I think. People say that he's getting on, he's 36, he's not as what he was. I kind of disagree. I think he's still a sensation. I think if he could stay fit for the season in the Premier League, he's still going to get you at least 20 league goals, probably more likely pushing 30 league goals. That's how good of a player he is. And yet it would be harder for him to score goals in the Premier League than it would in Serie A or even La Liga. But I really do believe that he'd still put up some ridiculous numbers because he's a generational talent. He's one of the best players of all time, if not the best player of all time. 36 to Ronaldo is like 31 for Wayne Rooney, if you ask me, or not even 31, 29 for Wayne Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo is in peak condition. Wayne Rooney at 31, he's absolutely shot. Ronaldo's still got many years of peak condition as well, if you ask me. He's physically a specimen. Look at Zlatan doing it until late on in his career. There's no reason that Cristiano Ronaldo can't slightly adapt his game to maybe make up for a tiny little loss of pace over the next 2 seasons and be an absolute goal machine for United. Come on, Cristiano Ronaldo. You know it makes sense. But again, Man United haven't put the offer in. Nick Minister says, doubt it, Snake. I'm going to ask you this question. Snake or no snake? If Ronaldo signs for City and United don't even try and buy the guy, does that make him a snake or not a snake? Snake or no snake? Let's play a little game of snake or no snake, sponsored by Angel Di Maria. Do you think Cristiano Ronaldo would be a snake if he joined City or no snake. If there's no offer from Man United, what is he supposed to do? Francois Cock, what's going on? Hey, Nick Melisev, how you doing? Thank you very much, Ellie. Yes, absolute legend. I'll mention that in just a moment. You're an absolute legend. Snake, 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 no snake, snake. Yeah, lots of people thinking he'd be a little slithery little snake. I'm a snake. I'm a little slithery little Portuguese snake. That's Cristiano Ronaldo for you if he signs for Man City. He's a bloody snake. By the way, yes, Ellie, thank you very much for that, guys. At the top of the live chat, I have pinned a little link. It is a link to an Instagram post on the Football Content Awards. By the way, if you don't know, we did get nominated for a Football Content Award and are in the final running for independent video creators. Get in there, my son. Thank you to this awesome community of legends. Get some Bacon Brigade emojis in there. Love you guys. Thank you so much, everyone that nominated us, because that's the only reason we're on there is because of you guys voting. Now, the actual voting proper has started. You can vote by clicking the link in the top of the live chat. Go into that post. It's on Instagram. All you have to do is tag at Flying Pig United in the comments on that post on the FCA's page, and that will vote for me on Instagram in the Football Content Awards. So please do that. If you haven't done, click the link at the top of the live chat. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you every single person that voted and nominated us, because literally it's only because of the community that we've built here and all you guys that we got nominated for such an awesome award. And there is like an award ceremony and stuff like that in London and all that malarkey. So, you know, I might go and attend that. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? I don't know. Kels, what's going on there, Kels? How you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're having a good one. Getting those Bacon Brigade emojis in there. Fantastic to see. Glazers out. That's the problem, says Scraps Lewis. Very well said. Very well said, sir. An ambitious Manchester United, a Manchester United under our previous regime with Sir Alex Ferguson at the helm. Every summer we'd go out there in the transfer market and we'd sign the best players. We'd sign the league's best players, or we'd go abroad and sign a huge player. You know, we'd go and pinch the best players off the other teams, whether it's a Dimitar Berbatov or a Rio Ferdinand or whoever. We would be going out there and doing business and getting great players in very regularly when we needed them. And if it was that era and it was this situation, and Fergie was here and Cristiano Ronaldo or a player like that became available, I'm sure that Manchester United would be going in for him with this situation, because he's not a lot of money. It's not like you've even got to fork out a huge amount of money initially to get him. And yeah, the wages are high, but actually the wages are a similar amount to what we were paying bloody Alexis Sanchez at Manchester United. So it's not beyond the realms of possibility. The only difference is he's not a complete Bruno Mars impersonator wannabe twat, and he is actually a class player and will still be a quality player and leader for you out there on the pitch. So it makes perfect sense for me for Cristiano to be a target for United, but because of our owners being very, very tight with their money, and also not necessarily tight with their money, but just not having the actual interest of the fans truly at heart. They have the interest of their bank manager truly at heart. And they're just trying to make money from this football club like a business. That's the reality of it. So they're not somebody, or they're not people that are prepared to go out there like a Roman Abramovich or like a Sheikh Mansour and go and pay that 100 million for Jack Grealish. Go and get your man like that. I mean, they've done it a couple of times with players like Stabbington Maguire, but in this situation, they've already spent money on Varane and Sancho, which is a good bit of money, but it's not enough. But for them, it is enough. That's how I feel about it. Maybe if they hadn't bought Varane, they might be going in for Ronaldo right now. But I feel like they've just spent too much money for them. They're beyond their budget of being able to make a profit this year, even though if they bought Ronaldo into the side, he would generate a lot of cash and he would probably fire us to the bloody title. They're a bunch of absolute bloody idiot cockroaches, guys. Filthy cockroaches. Say hello to my little friend. They need to get out of here, don't they, guys, really? But they're not going anywhere, it seems. Hashtag Glazers out. Protest, protest, protest. Fuck these guys. There's no real reason. There's no good reason we should be missing out on a club legend like Cristiano Ronaldo. And as I said, if there's no offer from United, where's he meant to bastard go? He could stay in Juventus and be miserable, not want to play. Doesn't want to play there, doesn't want to stay there. He's being a bit of a prima donna about it, sure. He could just see his contract out and stop being a little whiny bitch. Sure, but he's not doing that. He wants to go away and play somewhere else and add to his legacy, right? Fair enough. It's a shame that United are not in the position right now to go and try and get him, even though we should be. Rushmana says, breaking news, Dallo update. Oh, thank you very much, Rushmana. You're absolute legend. Let's take a cheeky little look at this. We've got a new Dallo update. Borussia Dortmund are pushing to sign right back Diogo Dallo from Manchester United. Transfer update here. Sky. from Max Bielefeld. Oh, crikey, look at that. Borussia Dortmund are in talks to sign Diogo Dalot from Manchester United. Dortmund want to sign a right-back and are pushing to complete the deal before Tuesday's deadline. Dortmund would prefer a loan with an option to buy next summer. Okay, right, fair enough. Well, wouldn't it be so nice, though, if we could get a couple of players gone in order to generate cash to get others in? There's still a mention of Trippier actually being on Solskjaer's shortlist as well, Kieran Trippier. I don't know if this is a direct link with that, whether Dalot's making way this season and we're bringing in Trippier, or Dalot's making way and that doesn't really make sense, really. But it looks like Borussia Dortmund are pushing to sign right back Diogo Dalot. That's quite interesting. Whether or not they'll pull that off, I don't know. Obviously, Solskjaer probably has a bit of an interest in keeping him now that he's loaned out Williams and Laird and these guys. Thank you very much for the update there, my son. I appreciate that one. PSG's president, we've got more breaking news, guys. PSG's president has confirmed Mbappe is signing for Real Madrid. It will be official tomorrow, guys. I mean, that is just absolutely bonkers, isn't it? That's absolutely freaking bonkers. I mean, crikey. 170 million plus 10 million down the line. That is unbelievable, right? Let me just get rid of that for a moment, guys. I'm going to make that a bit smaller at the top. But that's the latest there, guys. We've got a super chat here from Steven Zevon. Thank you very much, Steven Zevon, mate. Get in there, you beauty. Let's get some Waterman and Sugar Highs in the live chat. There's over 150 of you legends in here right now. We're nearly at 100 likes. Do us a big favour and hit that thumbs up button if you're just joining us. And get your thoughts in about that absolute snake, Mendes of Cristiano, if he does indeed sign for City. Stephen Seven says, with a 449 super chat, thank you, sir. He says, considering how hard he works and devotes himself to his craft, he deserves to go to the biggest or the highest bidder. Thing is, though, that is what he's doing right now, because he's going to essentially what will be the only bidder. And actually, Man City technically haven't put an official bid in right now, from what we know. They're just in negotiations because they don't want to pay anything up front, but I'm sure they'll reach an agreement. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I kind of disagree with that. I think that, let's just say, just hypothetically, there were a few offers on the table. PSG, Man United and Man City, and they're all similar, but Man City are offering a little bit more. I would be disgusted at Ronaldo if he chose City over United. But of course we have to make it the same offer, but United, more importantly, actually have to go in and try and sign the guy first. It's all well and good blaming Ronaldo, and I will be disgusted if he does sign for City in every possible way. But it's all well and good blaming him, but it's not down to him if United don't come knocking. Thank you, Rushmano. He says, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, smash the sub. You know it makes sense. Yeah, exactly, Illy United. He says, fuck off, Mendes. Ronaldo, idiots. The snake is our owners, the Glazers, says Sadek Rahman. Fantastic point. In an ideal world, if we had proper owners, we would be celebrating Ronaldo signing for United this summer. You know, it's an absolute bloody disgrace, actually. We're being left behind here yet again. Yeah, we might have signed for Varane and Sancho this summer. That's not enough. Even if we sign Saul, it's a kick in the bollocks when a player like Ronaldo becomes available who would actually give you so much to your team. I mean, if you think that Martial's a better option than Ronaldo, then you've been on the crack pipe, my son. Ronaldo would be a menace in the Premier League still, even at his age, for a season or two. Martial surplus requirements, bit of business done, bish bash boss, it's easy peasy. I don't see why we're not fucking going for him. It makes zero sense to me. But that is the current situation. Our owners are vermin, guys. We need to call in an exterminator, man. We need to call in Christopher Walken or something from Mouse Hunt and get the fucking fumes out, because we got cockroaches upstairs at Manchester United. It's obvious for everyone to see from the outside looking in. Tristan LaFlame says, hi guys, it's been a long time. Great to see you, Tristan. What's going on? Nick Milisev getting those Roy Keane emojis in there. It's an absolute nonsense. I'd be throwing punches at them. They're an absolute disgrace. Ronaldo won't get number 7 at City, says Nigel. Well, I don't think he'll get the number 7 at United either, because of the whole Cavani situation. If we rip the 7 from Cavani, he's pissed off. We already know he doesn't want to relinquish the 7 because he didn't want to give it to Sancho when he signed, whose number is 7. So he's not signed. He's not going to give it away. So that's a problem for United. CR7 update. Rushmano breaking news. Let's take a look at this. Oh, interesting. We have some more information in regards to Manchester United being offered. George Mendes has been in touch with Manchester United about a possible return to Old Trafford, but it looks unlikely. Oh, my goodness me. So we got some more news here, yes. George Mendes has been in touch with Manchester United about a possible return to Old Trafford, but it looks unlikely. Okay, fair enough. Well, I hope that Manchester United have a cheeky little 11th hour bid. I mean, it's not even the 11th hour. City haven't even had a proper bid yet. But I just hope that we find the bollocks to go for him. If you put the similar offer on the table, Ronaldo's got to join United. It's that simple, really. If he joins City for the reason of wanting to play for Pep and maybe having a slightly better chance of winning the title, then he's a complete vermin scumbag himself. But I bet you, come on, this is Cristiano Ronaldo we're talking about. I love Cristiano Ronaldo. He's my idol. He was my idol when he was at Manchester United. What a career, what a player. And so sad to lose him when we did. If he came back, it would be a dream come true. He can't. I know Ronaldo. Come on. I know Ronaldo. If there's an offer from Man United that's the same, he's going to come to Manchester United. He loves Manchester United. Either that or he's just a complete lying bastard. Simple as that. But you can't blame him for there not being an offer from United. But if there is an offer from United and it's the same amount of money as Man City are offering, he's going to come to Manchester United. That's honestly my gut feeling. So what does that mean? Well, it's on Manchester United to go and make it happen then. Break the bank. You don't even have to break the bank. We've got a lot of bloody hanger-oners that could definitely be sold to generate the cash and free up the wages. So there's no good excuse. Thank you very much for a super chat here, sir. Get in there, my son. Who's super chatting, by the way? Wait a sec. I don't know. I have no idea. It says, oh, no, wait, maybe it was just a subscription. Hey, thank you, Craig Johnson, for subscribing to the channel there. I appreciate you. If you're new, do as Craig's just done and hit that subscribe button. Oh, there is a super chat that came through. K-Wars. How are you going there, K-Wars? Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. He says, clueless from United, letting Ronaldo go to our biggest rivals and not getting rid of Deadwood. This is shocking. Why don't we just go for it? Because of our parasitical owners, mate. They don't care about this fan base. They don't care about winning the league. They just care about making us competitive to get top four and keep that Champions League money coming in and keep the sponsors happy. That's all they care about. They just want to milk this football club. We know that. We know that. Sancho's last summer's signing. So if you ask me, what they've actually spent this summer is 43 mil on Rafael Varane and a free transfer Tom Heaton. It ain't good enough. These guys absolutely are letting Ronaldo go to Manchester City, a special generational talent which could be a dream come true for the fans. We've talked about the Glazers making up for some of their shit management of this club over the years. We've talked about them maybe appeasing the fan base this summer. We've said that. Maybe if they really did a good push of it and tried to get us the title, we would give them a bit of time. And this would be such an ambitious move to go and get Cristiano Ronaldo and bring him to your football club that we'd all have to just go, you know what, fair play. At least they fucking are going for it now. At least they've gone and got Tom Brady, which they did for Tampa or whatever. At least they've done that. But they haven't done that for United so far. They've just done, in my opinion, the bare minimum to appease the fan base and just to keep us competitive up there. They're a bunch of cheapskate bastards, in all honesty. K-Wars, thank you so much for it. You're absolutely right. We should be going for it. And the fact that we're not is a complete disgrace. Get your disgraceful emojis in there, guys, for those guys. Thank you, K-Wars. Yes, there is FIFA tonight, Harif Zakwan. Marcio has been trashed, says Nick Minisoff. Let me ask you this. Who would actually be bothered? Would you be bothered if Martial was sold for, I don't know, 40 million? To generate some cash and also get him off the books. He's on 200k a week. Would anybody actually be bothered? I wouldn't. I'm going to be honest, I just really would not be bothered at this stage. I feel like he's kind of just like a bang average player most of the time. Sometimes he's sensational, but I'm not bothered about some of the time. So yeah, for me, if we could generate cash and get him off the books, it would be ideal. Absolutely ideal. Cameron Ketch, hello, buddy, says Ronaldo doesn't make sense with Cavani. Should go for harder next year. It's still up to Ronaldo to show some loyalty. Good shout there, Cameron, yeah. And even if United don't come in for an offer for him, he doesn't actually have to sign for City. We've discussed this. There are probably some other options on the table if he's just a little bit more patient. I mean, his contract is ending in the summer anyway, so it's not like he has to stick around a long time if he doesn't want to. But he seems like he's pushing for City. He wants to get away. He wants to add to his legacy in the Premier League for the scum club. That's what it's looking at like right now. It's incredible, isn't it? Hey, Trav, thank you very much for the super sticker, bud. He says, hey, you. Travis, thank you very much for getting in there. Let's get some watermelon sugar highs in there. Get in there, Travis. I appreciate that. Hey to you too, man. Thank you for subscribing, Stone G and Launathara Darlong and Craig Johnson as well. Welcome aboard the Baking Express. Keep your arms and legs and all other appendages inside the vehicle at all times and hang on to your seats, baby, because this one's going to be a screamer. Harif Zakwan with a No, sorry, with a 790 MYR super chat. He says, is there FIFA tonight? Does David Moyes shit in the woods? Of course there's FIFA tonight, sir. We'll be playing around about 11 p.m, 11:15 p.m. We'll be getting going then, Harry. Thank you so much for the super chat, pal. Nearly 200 of you legends tuning in. Nice to see you all. To see you nice. Ian Dawn says, Pig, would you rather sign CR7 to stop him going to City or sign a CDM? Oh, wow. CR7. I know that's kind of counterproductive, but it's just what it represents. It's what it represents. I'd rather see us get Ronaldo and Camavinga go to City. It's different. It's what it represents. Plus, as I was saying earlier on in my video today, Ronaldo's such a star. He's a mega star. He's a global star. Nobody's more famous in terms of a footballer than Ronaldo. I mean, it's Ronaldo and Messi, but those two are the mega stars in world football, right, still. If you have him playing for you, it just does so much for the profile of your club. And Man City, in my opinion, they don't deserve that extra profile that they get. They don't deserve to be supported by some random Cristiano Ronaldo fans all around the world. Because that's what will happen, because Ronaldo's got such a committed, devoted following around the world. They just love him. And rightfully so. He's a great player. He seems like a great human, all apart from bloody wanting to sign for City aside. So that's why I think that it's really bad, because it does a lot for City, this. It gives them a boost in reputation. It gives them more fans. It gives them more people interested in watching them around the world. And soon enough, before you know it, Manchester United, is struggling to compete in other fronts as well. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, because United has got one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and City is a joke in comparison. But I'm just saying, all these steps add up. You start winning things. They've started to be successful now. I mean, if you started watching football just 5 years ago, this is a scary thought, actually. If you just started watching football 5 years ago, you would actually think that Manchester City is the best bloody team in Manchester, probably. Because since then, Man United haven't done jack shit, and City have been the successful team. So, that is a fact. You can't really get away from it. Thank you very much for your super chat there, Zayn Miyasi. Oh, for fuck's sake, Zayn. Zayn Miyasi getting in here with a rollover fucking laughing sticker. Thank you, Zayn Miyasi, for the super sticker, man. Get some watermelon sugars in there. But you know what, Zayn? I don't know why you're laughing, pal, because you look at the business that we've done, seriously, this business, and Manchester United have actually got Varane and Sancho, and we are still pushing for a midfielder, and probably an outside chance of about 2%, maybe even going in for Ronaldo. But Arsenal are just signing memes, to be fair, Zayn Miyasi. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be laughing in your situation, pal. Zayn, we won the title with RVP, says Primot. Benjamin Turner, hello. He says, I would be very upset if he goes to Man City, because that just shows him up for what kind of person he is. A total and utter betrayal of his own legacy and the one set by Sir Alex Ferguson. Wow, I love your use of the English language there, Benjamin Turner. Very poetic, sir, and spot on. Absolutely right. Like, it would be tarnishing his legacy at United. Basically, just completely write it off. All United fans who love him, we've cheered this guy when he's come back to Old Trafford. We've given him standing ovations when he's come back to Old Trafford, and he's just going to spit back in our face and sign for shitty. Come on. I like that one, I don't care media. He says, who delivers Arsenal's Christmas presents? Santa Corzola. I'm going to be smoking on Arsenal pack, says Zenlol. Berber says, smash a like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Berber. Hey, we're only 3 likes away from 100 likes. Shout out to the Bacon Brigade. He wants to leave Juve now, and considering his age, he only has City as an option, seeing the wages, and United has not offered unless time is left in the transfer market. I understand, Nick Hill, CR7. I completely understand, but you know what? This is what I'm saying. United have bottled this situation. If we want, here's the door open to sign Ronaldo. There it is. Go through, walk through it and sign him. All you need to do is cough up 15 million euros and pay £500,000 a week for him. Sounds ridiculous, right? Like, that's a lot of money. It's not. It's not. We're paying Dean Henderson 160 a week. We pay Jesse Lingard, I think, 110 a week. We pay Phil Jones 100k a week. I mean, that's almost the amount of money there, just getting rid of those absolute melters off the books. You've got also other players that could be sold to generate cash at a push. Tony Martial. I wouldn't be bothered about seeing Tony go at all. And if Tony Martial was sold, all that would do is give us space up top there. We've said ourselves we don't really need another forward player because Cavani's a Don, Greenwood's a great young player, and we've got Tony Martial there to be like the third in line, I guess, at this stage. But either way, that's too many players in that position now. But if you sell Tony Martial, then that frees up a little bit of space. Cavani's not going to be fit the whole season anyway. He's that sort of player. At his age now, he's in and out the side. He's going to be having little injury knocks and stuff. You're going to have to manage him. He's not going to be one of those guys that's playing 38 games a season and week in, week out. Whereas Ronaldo's a lot more robust, I think. I think he is more likely to stay fit and be available much more often. So that is my feelings on it. I think if you got rid of Tony, that makes a clear path for Ronaldo to come in. Not only do you save £200,000 a week on Tony Martial, you also get rid of somebody in that position that would be clogging up that area. And Cavani potentially would be leaving in a year's time anyway. And then Ronaldo, if he signed a 2-year deal, that sees us out just enough to develop Mason Greenwood into one of the best forwards in the world, learning from a couple of the best forwards in the world of a generation, in Ronaldo and Cavani for a while. It also would then allow us to maybe in the future go and add somebody else to there to replace Cavani and Ronaldo when the time comes, i.e. Erling Haaland, Harry Kane, take your pick. So it actually makes a lot of sense for us to go and do that, to get rid of Tony and bring in CR7. And to me, it doesn't seem like it would be that hard to do. I mean, Juventus, hello, you've got a one-away player interested in Tony Martial. He'll probably bang you 25 goals a season in Serie A because it's shit. Do you want it? Do you want him? Look at Lukaku. Yeah, do you want it? Yeah, nice one. It's not that hard. I don't see why we're not trying to do the business. Exactly, Vincent Bullock. He says, offer Martial for the swap. Exactly. It's so easy. The solution is sitting there in front of us. Griffo says, have you heard about Cavani being a prick and demanding to go on international duty despite restrictions? No, I haven't heard anything about that, to be honest with you. Griffo Chaz, that's the first I've heard of it. But you know what? Fair play to him, mate. I'm kidding. But you know what? I don't know what that's all about. Jordan Griswold says if CR7 joins City, it will be the biggest betrayal in football history. Will it? Let's think about it, guys. What is a bigger betrayal in football history? I think there is bigger betrayals, actually, but it is a big one. If he'd have gone directly there, I think that would have been, worse. What about Carlos Tevez? That was a bastard betrayal back in the day, mate. That was when he was in his bloody prime. That was a right kick in the ball bag. Now, it wasn't quite the same because City was still building at that time, whereas now they're the kind of the force in the league. So it's slightly different, but it's still just as despicable, in all honesty. Yeah, that is a bad one. Sol Campbell says Ian Dawn. That was a good one. Yes. Spurs to Arsenal. That's always a bad one, eh? Robin Van Persie to Arsenal was a right kick. Sorry, Robin Van Persie to United from Arsenal was an absolute kick in the nutsack for them as well. Travis, he says, offer all the shit players for them. That's it. Hey, Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, let's do the deal. Juventus, would you be interested in taking Jay Lings and Tony Martial? And also Phil Jones? We'll just give you them. I mean, yeah, nice one. We had better options than Tevez. I don't know. Tevez was the man, mate. Tevez was a quality player, though, to be fair. But that was a betrayal, though. That felt like a betrayal at the time. RVP and Sanchez, says Craig Johnson. Figo, Barca to Real. That's a good one, yeah. We had Berbatov and Rooney, says Jen Lowell. Fergie wouldn't be happy with Ronnie, says Peppermint. No, what I want is Fergie to get on the phone to Cristiano Ronaldo and get on that father figure tone and try and talk some sense into the boy. That's what I want. I really hope that he gets on the phone. Jay Gill with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much. He says, are you playing FIFA today, bro? Absolutely, we will. I'll be back on in just over an hour's time. We're going to be doing some FIFA action. It's rewards night on FIFA. So we'll be playing for a few hours, matey. Yeah, get involved later on. Fabregas to Chelsea, says Shazad Ahmed. Figo, says Primot. Yeah, that was quite a good one, actually. Fabregas to Chelsea. What's going on there, Todd Cantwell? Hey, Football Brownie. Hello, man. He says, what about Schmeichel to Man City then? Yeah, well, I personally think the Schmeichel to Man City thing is not as bad at the time because City were just like a melter of a team. They weren't this force that they are now. They weren't in direct competition for winning the title at the time when Schmeichel signed for them. So I kind of do think that is slightly different, but it's still just as bad, isn't it, really? I mean, look at Gary Neville in the tunnel, giving him the evils. It says everything, really. You don't go and join your City rivals. You just don't. So, yeah, but that was slightly different. It would be worse now, I think, if Ronaldo did it. But, yeah, Schmeichel shit the bed there as well. Illis says, please, Fergie, call him. Hey, we've got over 100 likes on the stream. Thank you, everyone who's stopping by. If you're enjoying this stream whatsoever, you can show your support by smashing a cheeky little like on it. It's free. Get involved if you haven't done so already. Let's see if we can get 150 likes on the Bad Boy stream and get involved with your thoughts. This is a very interactive show. Everybody is entitled to their say here, so do get involved. I'll try to read as many comments out as humanly possible. Ian Dawn says, Cantona, yeah, that was a steal, wasn't it? £1 million from Leeds. You what? They shat the bed on that one. But back in those days, that sort of stuff happened more with Fergie at the helm. United were such a strong club. Although even that one was a surprise at the time. But Fergie just managed to just get all the top club's best players at some point, some way or another, whether it's RVP, whether it's Berber. You know, he definitely just signed a lot of teams' top players all the time. Benitez to Everton, says Shazan Ahmed. What about Andy Cole to City? Bloody hell, I've bloody forgotten about that one. But this is what I'm saying. City was shit back then, so it's not as insulting. Honestly, it's like, we don't care if they play for City when they're shite. Let's be honest. Mikhail says, I still hate Owen Hargreaves for doing it, says Mikhail Kramer. Shimon says, the deal is done. Well, at this moment in time, we're waiting for any sort of confirmation or breaking news. What we understand now, though, is that this is the situation, guys. I'll get it back up. Oh, you can actually see me make it a bit bigger. So Mendes has landed in Porto after direct negotiations with City and Juventus. He's working to complete the agreement on personal terms, slash a contract for Ronaldo. Juve want 28/30 million euros for him. Man City will decide the next step soon. So they don't want to pay too much money for Ronaldo. In fact, they want to pay nothing for him, which is a bit much, really. It's not a bit much. It's a bit low. It's a bit cheeky. They'll already be getting CR7 for an obscenely low price. There is wages involved, but he's a mega star, so you're going to have to pay those wages if you want him. But if I was them, I'd be trying to agree some sort of 15, 20 million euro deal to get Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's what United should be doing too. Get in there. Thank you very much for subscribing there. Justice Nomiseb. Really appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Nice one. Get involved. If you're new, hit the sub. Peter Coveney, he's going back to Lisbon, says Peter Coveney. See, I'd prefer that. I'd prefer any outcome. What I'm still praying for is that, well, firstly, United go and have a go at signing him, because that's what we damn well should do. But secondly, that if PSG sell Mbappe to Real Madrid, which, as we've just understood tonight, is all done and agreed by the sounds of it, and PSG have accepted it, and he will be a Real Madrid player very, very soon, in which case there's still an outside chance maybe that PSG go knocking for Ronaldo, but I doubt it. They're supposed to be linked with Lewandowski. You know, they have spent quite a bit this summer. They got Messi in, they got Wijnaldum, they got Donnarumma, they got all those other players. I know a lot of them were frees, but they still spunked a shitload of cash. So whether or not they're actually going to replace Mbappe is another story. I'd imagine that they will, and I'd imagine that Ronaldo would be on a short list of players. Tycoon Entertainment says Schmeichel to City wasn't bad, as he asked Sir Alex, and he said, why not? If you've got to play also after City... after Villa City game into him. Yeah, well, they're fair enough there, Tycoon Entertainment. Slightly different back in the day there. I can't stand seeing CR7 in City. Absolute disgusting oil money shitters, says Jen Knoll. Love it. Oh, no, are you kidding me, Cristiano Ronaldo? Let's have a look at this. Let's take a look. So, can you just look into that, please, Matty Rushmano? New update, apparently. Let's take a look, actually. I might be able to find this myself. Fabrizio Romano. Let's just go to his page. See what's going on here. No, as I suspected, no new update. You're talking shite. Actually, no. You might be right, but it's just not updated just yet on this particular page. But he's just claiming that Saul Niguez is to Chelsea is done. We have some information on Saul Niguez for Manchester United. So Marca, take it with a pinch of salt, or Marca, however you pronounce it. Is it Marca? I think it's Marca. I say Marca because I just think of Barca and they're Spanish, but it's actually Marca, I think. But anyway, they are saying that United are intent on signing Saul Niguez, but Marca are kind of a bag of shite. So there you go. Don't really take them as a reputable source personally, but they are reporting that. Okay, so yes, I'll just try and get confirmation from Mr. Rushmano about this one. We've got some information here. Juventus are talking to Aubameyang's entourage. Arsenal player likes the destination in the event of a Cristiano Ronaldo sale. Juventus' strategy is to buy Keane plus an experienced striker. Wow, okay, well that's quite interesting. We got some more information coming from Rudy Galletti, guys. that Juventus are interested in signing Aubameyang should Cristiano Ronaldo go and leave for Man City or go anywhere. Can you believe that? Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious if Arsenal just lost their best striker? Oh man, they really would be destined for the relegation fodder then. What a meme club. Hashtag meme club. Anyway. West Ham are confident of signing Man United star Jesse Lingard before the transfer deadline day. That's some more information that we've got. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. But it does seem like United are going to try and do a little bit more business in terms of outgoings in this window. We've heard that Diogo Dalot might be up for Borussia Dortmund in terms of an interested team. And supposed to be interested in signing him before the window closes with a loan with an option to buy deal. So that could happen. And we know that we are trying to raise capital for other players at this moment in time. So we could see some other players sold. I really hope that we get rid of some of the shite of the club. Right, let me just tell you, I'll read a couple of more bits of information that I've got for you, lads and lasses, and then I will get back into the comment section. But pretty much, as it stands, George Mendes is in touch with Man City, and they're currently doing business. But there are some reports, various outlets are now reporting that he's been in touch with Manchester United about a possible return to Old Trafford, but it does look unlikely at this moment in time. And also, the latest thoughts on Man City seem to be that to meet the demands of Juventus in negotiations for Cristiano Ronaldo, they need to just meet them in the middle, and then a transfer could be unlocked soon. George Mendes will now return with an offer for Juventus's management, according to Gio Albanese. So, interesting Juventus-based journalist there. So, yeah, okay, fair enough. Looks like it's going ahead. Looks like Ronaldo's going to be a City player. It's an absolute fucking disgrace, isn't it, guys? I mean, let's just say it how it is. He's a snake if he goes. United are bottle job merchants if we don't go and try and sign him. And I hate the Glazers. I fucking hate the Glazers. Let's get some hashtag Glazers out in the live chat. Parasites, mate. Where's the ambition? You want to give the fans happiness? You want to appease us after your shit show in the Super League? Well, give us fucking Cristiano then, you fucking twats. Simple as that, guys. It's not that hard, is it? Give us what we want. Get rid of some of the guff players we've got on our fucking books and go and sign the best player in the world, you bloody unambitious melts. Oh. Woosah. I need to calm down, guys. It's such a fucking angry situation. Right, okay. Oh. Glazers equals parasites. Hashtag Glazers out. Glazers out, Glazers out, Glazers out to me. We should respect their decision, says Ranagosh. Who? Whose decision? Whose decision should we respect? Whose decision should we respect? I hope we're not talking about the fucking Glazers. We shouldn't respect any decision the Glazers make, because they don't make decisions based on the interest of the team or the fans or trying to make us actually win the league. They make decisions based on finances. That's the only decisions that they make and that they care about. Hence the reason we've not gone out there and strengthened more than we should in this winter. Hence the reason we're not going in there for a prodigal son. Our prodigal son, the return of the prodigal son, Cristiano Ronaldo, when he becomes available. Not only that, we're not just going to let him go to a different club. We're going to let him go to our City rivals. You're really telling me that we should respect that decision? Fuck that. We should respect anything about that decision. I would sign him just to stop City from getting him. We don't even need we need a midfielder more. We've got Cavani, we've got Martial, we've got Bruno. I would sign him just to stop City from getting him. That's what it, big of a player and what it would mean. Oh, man. Hey, thank you very much, Stephen Severn, for another super chat, bud. Guys, thanks for getting in here. The live chat's absolutely popping off tonight, man. Who's pissed off? Smash an angry face emoji in there if you're pissed off, like me. Stephen Severn with a 449 super sticker, super chat. He comments and he says, Ronaldo joining City would add much needed drama to the Premier League. At least it'd deliver excitement and intrigue. Fuck this old school club loyal BS. What do you mean, Stephen? You don't think that the Premier League's an exciting league already? The Premier League's a super exciting league, Stephen, man. I don't know where anyway you're coming at from that. I mean, yeah, okay, Ronaldo being in the Premier League for anybody would add extra excitement because he's one of the best in the world. But, I mean, it's still an exciting league, man. But we definitely need, not to see Ronaldo in the Prem if he's not playing for us. To be fair, in my opinion. But I respect your opinion there, Stephen. You are right. It would make it more interesting, but it's still an exciting league. Hashtag Glazers out, says Sin Games. Damn right. You're going to buy a Ronaldo City jersey and burn it, says Peppermint. Just buy a fake one, mate. Don't give them any money at all. Make sure you get a fake one And there you go. At least we can see Ronnie back in the EPL, says Craig Johnson. I won't believe it, says Joseph Adams. How you doing, Joseph Adams, matey? I can't believe it until it's actually there. If there's a picture of him in a couple of days' time, stood next to Pep Guardiola, holding a Manchester City shirt, smiling. Check my thumbnail out, guys. Smiling like he's smiling in that thumbnail. Then he's fucking dead to me, guys. There's no way I can see Ronaldo in the same way. If he's willing to sign for our rivals like that, then he really, truly doesn't care about this football club like I thought he did. And he doesn't love this football club at all. Because if he did, how could he go and hurt us in that way? Tilly says, wonder what the Bruno chant is going to be now. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, he came from Sporting like that twat Cristiano. Yeah, probably something like that. He come from Sporting like that prick Cristiano. We just have to add an extra word in there, just an insult. I would rather him join Arsenal, says Mr. JG84. I'd pretty much rather him sign for anybody at this stage, I must say. Oh, crikey, guys. Thank you for... Whoa, hold on a second. I'm getting behind. We've got super chats galore coming in. Crikey, guys. Give me a second. I'll catch up. Jarvis Cocker, thank you so much. Courtney G, Liam Gainford, Travis Lee, everyone, thank you for getting in the live chat, by the way. Smash the like, get involved. We're going to stick around for a while. Jarvis Cocker with a 50 knock super chat. He says, 4 arguments regarding CR7. 1, we don't need a striker. 2, he's on the decline. 3, he will ruin our wage structure. 4, we need a CDM. Great arguments. Here's my rebuttals to each of your points, Jarvis Cocker. Number 1, you say, we don't need a striker. Okay, well, we've got Tony Martial at the club. He's a striker and he's shit. See you later on. He's on 200k a week. He's worth a bit of money. Bye. And then we can get Ronaldo. Improved our striker setup. If you think Ronaldo's not as good as Martial, you've been on the crack pipe. Number 2, he's on the decline. Yeah, and that's no get away from that. Father time gets us all. But you know what? Ronaldo, as far as peak physical condition for a 36-year-old, I don't know if there's a fitter 36-year-old on this planet, man. The guy is sharp. The guy is hungry. He's determined. He's professional. He'll go on for years. He's a Rolls Royce, and he's being serviced regularly. He is literally going to keep going. He's fine. Don't worry about that. Give him 2 seasons at United. Top flight. He'll still be one of the best players in the world. I feel that. Okay, that's just my opinion. That's not a fact, so we're just debating that. But I feel like he still is good enough for 2 seasons. Look at Zlatan at his age doing the business. Number 3, you say he will ruin our wage structure. Will he? Because as I've said, ruining the wage structure is one thing when you've got a bloody twat Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, Bruno Mars in Alexis Sanchez, not twat Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is a fucking legend. Twat Bruno Mars wannabe and Alexis Sanchez on 500k a week. That ruins your wage structure. But everybody can justify paying Ronaldo that. If you're Bruno Fernandes, wow, Ronaldo's coming to the club. Hell yeah. How much is he on? Who cares? It's fucking Ronaldo. Everybody else, oh what? He's on more than me? Well, you know what? It is Ronaldo end of the day. How can anybody be pissed off about that? So it doesn't really destroy the wage structure because it's not like everybody all of a sudden goes, you know what? I want parity with Ronaldo. No, they don't get to have parity with Ronaldo because he's a fucking global megastar and they're not. So he doesn't, that doesn't actually hurt the wage structure. And actually, if you sold the few players that I've just talked about, Henderson, Martial, Jones, Lingard, Donny even. You get rid of some of these players, a combination of these players off of your books. Well, that's the £500,000 a week that you're spunking on Ronaldo right there. Only difference is he's actually going to add you like 25 goals a season up there, and he's going to lead and be one of the best players in the world for a season or 2 still. That's the only difference. So still no good reason for United not to do the business. Manny Snooflacky says absolute disgrace. Any team but City I would respect. Absolutely, yeah. Thank you, Jarvis Cocker, you legend. Oh, and number 4, he says we need a CDM. Well, that's true. I don't see any reason why we couldn't go and get a CDM as well as Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what an ambitious club would do this summer. We do need a CDM. Given the situation, that is more important to us. We do have Cavani up there, and we do have Martial, and these guys, I understand it. So I can't really deny that point. That's a fair point, Jarvis. Simon Lee, my brother in Wales. What's going on, bud? I hope you're doing well, sir. Peppermint says, I'm going to buy a Ronaldo City jersey and burn it. Respect. Solskjaer99 says, Santa is real with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much. Well, you know, if you want to believe that, that's fine. Joseph Adams says, I won't believe it. I mean, I know what you're saying. If Ronaldo signs for Man City, then it might as well be Santa being real, to be fair, because it would mean we're living in a make-believe world, which doesn't really have any bearing on reality, because surely Ronaldo can't sign for City. Jonathan Gallagher's got those angry face emojis in there. He's disgusted. Ellie with a £2 super chat. Thank you so much, Ellie, for the super chat. She says, the Glazers don't have any respect for Ronaldo, says Ellie. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they don't, because they are businessmen, right? And you look at Ronaldo's portfolio, for want of a better word, and he adds a lot to your team. He doesn't just add football prowess. He adds everything else as well. He adds money. He adds value to your football club. So personally, I do think that that he should be a businessman's wet dream. I would think so. If I was the Glazers, I'd be like, wow, let's get him in. He'll sell a shitload of shirts. He'll generate a shitload of cash. We can paper over the cracks. A real good one with Ronaldo. You know all that shit tinkering we did behind the scenes for years, where we just completely run this football club into the ground and we tried to take them into the Super League? We can undo that right now by bringing in Ronaldo. How does that sound, guys? Yeah, all in favour, say aye. Aye. That's all they need to do. I don't see why they wouldn't be interested in Ronaldo. It really doesn't make sense to me. I don't see why they wouldn't be interested in Ronaldo. G-Wolf United Gaming with a £2 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. He says, Ronaldo is dead to me. Fuck CR7. Hashtag dickhead. Wow. G-Wolf United Gaming. Wow. Fair enough, mate. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. The longer this goes on, the closer he is to joining City. I am prepared to dead him. I'm prepared to dead him myself, mate. I am. Is he going to be dead to me soon? We'll see. Prem, best league in the world. Any of the top four could win the league this year. Every other league has one or two that can win it. That's definitely true. I think it's the best league in the world as well, Trav. Shout out to all the super chats, says Mikhail Kramer. Absolutely, guys. Guys, we're nearly at 150 likes as well. Smash the thumbs up if you're getting in. Over 200 legends in here. Great to have you all aboard the Bacon Express this evening. Footboy Brownie says the best players are avoiding the Premier League pig as the week in, week out drill cuts short their career. It is a slog, isn't it, man? You're right about that. It is a horrible, horrible grind every single damn week. Fair point, fair point. Genlo says he's going to get booed so fucking hard at Old Trafford. Oh, man. Dude. Do you know what's really annoying about it as well? I hate to say this. Just the nature of the man. If he was against us, he'd probably play better than ever. You know what I mean? He's that kind of wanker. He's that kind of wanker. When he's got people looking at him, when he's got people doubting him, when he's got people riling him up, that's when he's the most dangerous. So I would really hate to see Ronaldo up against us at Old Trafford with a wall of hate up against him, because I think you'd probably see the bloody best Cristiano you could possibly get, which is the sad thing. Breaking news Dallo update. Let's check this out then. What else is coming about Mr. Diogo Dallo in the last few minutes? Let's check this out. Okay, so we have some more information here, guys. So Diogo Dallo, Sky are reporting this, that as well as Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan and Bayern Munich are also interested in Diogo Dallo. So yeah, looks like Diogo Dallo could well be off before the end of the window. Does that mean Trippier's coming in? Does it mean we're just trying to develop or generate cash for other positions in the team, i.e. the midfield, i.e. Cristiano Ronaldo? It is getting rid of a Portuguese player, though, if that's the case. If he ends up going, that is getting rid of a Portuguese player. That leaves, what, Bruno Fernandes at the club? Come on, Bruno, get on the old FaceTime to Cristiano and say, look, what are you doing, mate? From one Portuguese Magnifico to another, what are you doing? Come and play with me. I'll feed you. I will feed you, CR7. I'll feed you for the Portuguese national team in the World Cup, and I will feed you for United. Come and join me, sir. Please do that, Bruno Fernandes. Also, that's the problem, though. City have a bunch of Portuguese players, so it does make that slightly more likely, too. We have an update from Fabrizio Romano, guys, from 9:56 p.m. Holy crap, right, check this out. I'm going to get it up on the screen. So let me just take a picture of it real quick. There we go. Ah, sickening. Absolutely sickening. Okay, so there's that update with George Mendes going to travel to negotiate the deal. And then we have a new update here, which, as you can see, is just a few moments ago at 9:56 p.m. Fabrizio Romano came out and said Manchester City are also working on the outgoings to proceed with official bid to sign Cristiano Ronaldo from Juventus. Raheem Sterling could leave Man City if the right bid arrives. Cristiano Ronaldo, he wants to leave. Gabriel Jesus will stay, as Pep wants to keep him. Raheem Sterling, what did I say to you guys earlier? Raheem Sterling has got the number 7 shirt, right, at City. Am I right? Now, CR7 is a brand. CR7 is CR7. He's not CR77 or CR28. He's CR7. He needs to have the number 7. Raheem Sterling currently has the 7 at Manchester City. Cavani currently has the 7 at Manchester United. Sterling maybe could be making way for Manchester City in order for Cristiano Ronaldo's deal to go through. Plus, it generates cash for City. And in all honesty, I know Raheem Sterling was amazing for England in the Euros, but he's kind of a bit of a headless chicken, if you ask me. So they could probably do with getting rid of him. It's not like they're losing out one of their best players. He's been a great player for them, actually, and Pep's done a brilliant job developing him. But, you know, he's not absolutely indispensable necessity, is he? So that actually makes sense. He's on decent money. He's got the number 7 shirt. That's holding things up. Cristiano Ronaldo could come in and take that from him. And then before you know it, you have Cristiano Ronaldo wearing the number 7 for Manchester City. Oh, my days. Yeah, hopefully no one signs Sterling then. Absolutely, Travis. Guess what? We're going to end up bloody signing Sterling. Fucking hell. Oh no, Sky Blue Monkey's in here and says, welcome to Manchester. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tim Sherratt says, that's why we paid Dallo an extra $1 million to break his leg, says Tim Sherratt. I'll spend £90 on a CR7 City kit just to burn it on Twitter and it would feel good. Don't do that, Shenlol, because some of that money goes to the City. Some of that money goes to City, Shenlol, and that would mean that they sell 14 shirts this year instead of 13. So please don't do that and give them any of your money. Get a fake replica and burn that. Yeah. Robert Simpkins, mate, thank you very much for the super chat here. But wait a second, I've got one before that. Hang on, guys, sorry. Oh, my goodness me. We've got one from Griffo Chaz, the Griffonator. Ice Cream Gaming, how you doing? Kells, everyone. There's so many people in here. It's absolutely lit. Thank you for joining us. It's popping off. Get your thoughts in, guys. We're going to stick around a little bit longer. Griffo Chaz with a £5 super chat. He says, rate our window out of 10 based on everyone else's activity. For me, it's a 6.57 at most. Based on everyone else's activity, I still give it a 6. I would say it's a 6 because we have signed Varane, who is a great acquisition for us. We needed to improve the centre-back position. We got a player in his prime there for not a lot of money, who's a World Cup winner, multiple Champions League winner. He can't be that bad. That's a great signing. Sancho's one for the future and one for now. A lot of money, but great signing. The only problem is we need a midfielder. And because if Ronaldo ends up going to City, you look at what other teams have done, Chelsea with all their outgoings, all their ingoings, and you're talking about not just the players that you've signed, but the players that you've shipped out being a factor in rating an overall transfer window. It's a 6 at best for me. Smash your rating in the live chat. This window is a 6 out of 10 for me, guys. If we got somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo, it would go up to like an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9 out of 10. If we signed a midfielder along with it, it's a 10 out of 10. All United need to do is sign Neves and Ronaldo in this window now and sell a few players, and it's a 10 out of 10. It's as simple as that, really. And that would actually be really good. Neves and Bruno and Ronaldo, the Portuguese vibe there, creating and bossing it for Manchester United. And then you sell other players like Henderson, Martial, couple of big names who are on big money, get them off the books. It's not even that much of a disruption. It's not even going to cost you that much money. Get it done, the Glazers. Thank you, Griffo Chaz. Appreciate the hell out of you there. Let's get some watermelon sugar highs in there for Griffo Chaz. Thank you very much, Griffo. Star Tom says, new Romano tweet another one 30 seconds ago. Let's go and have a look at this. See, or maybe that's me being behind the chat. I don't know. I think that was me being behind the chat. Oh, no, there is another one here, actually. Wait a second. There is another bid. Oh, wow. Holy shit, guys. Oh, my goodness me. Right, okay, let me get the new information up. There is new information. There is a new tweet here from Fabrizio Romano. It's all kicking off, guys. It's all kicking off, guys. Holy crap. And there we go. As you can see, Fabrizio Romano has come out and said that Juventus are waiting for Manchester City's official bid to arrive in the next hours to reach an agreement as soon as possible. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave and he won't be available for the next match. Mendes is now discussing Ronaldo's contract with Manchester City. Confirmed, Cristiano Ronaldo has definitely decided to leave Juventus and he has asked the club to be sold. And now he's obviously bloody asked Mendes to go and find him a suitor at Manchester City. What you doing, Cristiano Ronaldo? Fucking idiot. I love him, by the way. I just want him to come home. Just come home, Cristiano. Robert Simpkins with a £5 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, Man United should buy me. Only last week in my Sunday league broke a 70-year-old's ankles and headbutted the ref. Well, it sounds like you're a modern-day Sunday league Vinnie Jones there, Robert Simpkins. Simpkins, thank you very much for the super chat. Please stop abusing OAPs on the football pitch, mate. Thank you very much, Star Tom. He says, vote pig at the Football Blogging Awards. Yeah, thank you very much. At the top of the live chat, there is a little cheeky link. If you guys could do us a big favour, click that link. It takes you to an Instagram post. All you have to do is comment on that Instagram post at Flying Pig United, tag me in it, and that will vote for me as the best independent small video creator in the Football Content Awards this year. I did get nominated because of the great community here. Now it's time for the proper voting. So if you could all go over there and smash a Flying Pig United, and I will heart every single one of you that does as well. Thank you so much for, and make sure you tag me in there correctly. Flying Pig United on that Instagram post at the top of the live chat. There is a pin. Thank you very much. Crikey, guys, this live chat is so hard to keep up with tonight. It's madness. It's absolute madness. Dunzo YT, what's going on? Says, look, I'm sorry, but United fans are being hypocritical at the moment. When Ronaldo was at Madrid and played against United, every time he touched the ball, the whole stadium booed him. I mean, only the last time he came in, the first couple of times, and that's, I think, only after he celebrated, right? So I remember the first time he came back to Old Trafford and he even scored and he didn't celebrate and everybody gave him a lot of respect and everybody cheered him in the starting lineup when his name was read out. I do remember that. But you are right, he did get a few boos and cheers the last time he was here, I seem to remember also. But you know what? Fuck that guy. Okay, so that is the latest update there, guys. So, and also, by the way, look at this. Cristiano Ronaldo confirmed has definitely decided to leave Juventus and he asked the club to be sold. So that's it. Ronaldo's going. And it looks like he's going to City. Varane has at least 4 years left in him, or maybe more, says Benjamin Turner. Definitely, he's only 28. He's still in his prime. As a centre-back, I think the best years of your career are literally from like 29 to 33. So I think he's definitely got a good bit of time left in his legs and as a top-class player. Benjamin Turner says Varane... Oh, sorry, I read that, didn't I? Let me keep going, scrolling down. Sorry, guys, there's so many people commenting. It's hard to keep up with. Hello there, IRA Sunday. How's it going there, man? He says, Ronaldo move to City will absolutely destroy me as a United fan. I know, mate. Join the club, it's so gash. Fuck Ronaldo. This is an absolute disgrace, says Dylan Gill. He should be ashamed. He said he'd never join City. Him and Tevez can do one. Great comment. Love you, mate. What a scumbag if he does. Fergie should ring Ronaldo broken heart, says Travis, 100%. The Glazers have again pulled the wool over fans' eyes with the signing of Sancho and Varane, says Shauno, to sell shirts and sponsorships. Cannot get 20 to 30 million pounds for Ronaldo. They don't give a shit about the club. Great comment, Shauno. And don't get away from the fact that if he does end up going to City, it's because of United's lack of ambition and our owners being shit. Uomo, hello there, bud. What's going on? Good to see you, Uomo. Oh, my goodness me. Look at the chat. Right, hang on a second. Hey, Rushmano, thank you very much for the £10 super chat, mate. It's absolutely popping off for the super chat tonight, guys. Thank you, everybody who's got in here with your super chats. Get involved. Rushy says, Glazers out, get it trending. This is like the Super League shite, taking us for fools. Get it trending, guys. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I'm going to go over to my Twitter page right now and just simply tweet out, hashtag Glazers out. Get it going again. This is a disgrace. This is an absolute disgrace. Don't stop it going. Keep it trending. Glazers out. They're a bunch of absolute scumbags. Glazers out. There you go. Tweeted, mate. Fuck those guys. Keep it going. Keep it trending. Oh, my goodness me. Good shout there, Rushmano. I love your comment, mate. Love your comment. Love your comment, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat. Get some watermelon sugar highs in there. Okay, I've caught up to the live chat now. Thank you for subscribing, Darth Vader. Luke, I am your father. Oh... that's what we need Fergie to do right now. Just phone up Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano, I am your father figure. You cannot sign for Manchester City. Anyway, Jordan Griswold says, can't think of how sick I would feel seeing him in a City shirt celebrating if he scored a winning goal against us. Yeah, he's that kind of character as well. He's that kind of guy who probably will turn up and have a great game up against a wall of hatred at United. I feel like that would happen. Thank you, Rushmano. He says, subscribe to the channel. There's nearly 250 of you guys in here right now. If it's your first time here, firstly, smash a 1 in the live chat so I can say hello to you and welcome you aboard the Bacon Express personally. But also make sure you do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the latest updates. Tando Manchar comment, didn't Ronaldo celebrate versus United when he scored for Juve? He loves Fergie, not United. Yes, he did. He did, but he didn't when he initially came back, though. Top Shagger Tom comments, my striker Ronaldo with some blue love hearts. Ugh. Joshua Whitfield, I'm very, very disgusted in Ronaldo. Me too, and his grubby little agent. Thank you for subscribing, Joker OP Gaming. Nice one. Bertram Lafarge says, need Yoda. This is not the club you're looking for. This is not the club you're looking for. You will not part ways with Cristiano Ronaldo. Absolutely, yeah. Ronaldo should pay the fee himself and then go to United and offer himself. Stephen Bezic. Hey, shout out to Michael Wins. He says he's new, but he's not. And also Flying Pig United fan 67 is not new either. Check Twitter, says YouTube Fryer. What's going on Twitter? To be fair, I have Mr. Matty Rushmano giving me informazione throughout the shows. I need somebody to vet things, and Rushmano's an absolute legend with the updates, and he's got his finger on the pulse when it comes to these things. So I basically go through Matty Rushmano. So whenever somebody says, hey, check this out, I always get Mr. Rushmano to vet it for me, just to make sure nobody's got egg on their face if I say something that's not correct. Sky Italy are reporting this. Tomorrow, Cristiano Ronaldo will say goodbye to his teammates. This is all going to be done within 24 hours, and the Glazers and Ollie and these guys will be left twiddling our fucking thumbs with City signing and unveiling Cristiano Ronaldo tomorrow night or the next day. It's disgusting. What a situation. I never saw this one coming, guys. I just never saw it coming. I maybe saw, Lionel Messi. I maybe saw Lionel Messi go into City. In the end, he's gone to PSG, of course. But I never saw Cristiano Ronaldo go into City, guys. I never saw that a million miles away. I just never thought that he would consider going there because he loves this football club and he's been such a legend of the club. And he's done some brilliant things at this club, and we are a part of his progression as a player and as a human, and he's totally letting us down if he does this. Oh man, Joker OP Gomin says, let's go Ronaldo to City, for fuck's sake. Man City Oil Club says, Scott McAnally. MSC fan says, I feel sick. Okay, I'm going to ask you this. Get your favourite emoji in there to represent how you feel about this Manchester City acquisition of Ronaldo. Get your favourite emoji in there, or the most suitable emoji, I should say. Anthony Diacunto says, when is the transfer deadline? I believe it's the 31st of August, isn't it? Midnight. 31st of August, I believe. This is awful, pure absolute filth. Correct me if I'm wrong. A horrible Chrissy say it's not so. It is so. It is so at this moment in time. This is fucking infuriating, says Yenol. Big Tony Rocket says United are finished. I think we've been shackled by our owners, unfortunately. I wouldn't say we're finished, but I definitely think that if you allow a player like Ronaldo to just sign for a big rival like City, who could easily fire them to the title with their already favoured squad to win the league, then you're just asking yourself to lose the league. You're just asking for you to be mediocre and not be able to keep up. Kiv says we've got some buffering on the go. That's not good. Smash a 1 if we're buffering, guys. Smash a 2 if I'm coming through loud and clear, okay for you. Ronaldo to City, says Alexander Derretta. Vomit faces. Good emoji. Snakes and vomit faces, Shazad. United vomit faces. Shazad Ahmed, devastated vomit faces and snakes. Stephen Bezic, mind blown. Oh, you mean loading. Oh, it wasn't a buffering emoji. It was a loading emoji. Sorry. I see what you're saying when I asked you what you meant. I see what you're saying now. Okay. Wait, have we got another update here? Wait a second. Okay, so wait, we've got some information here on the CR7 deal as well. Wait a second. CR7 is understood to be not happy with the situation at Juventus. Mendes is looking for a #1 team. Obviously, Real Madrid doesn't want him back, which is why they're going for Kylian Mbappe, of course, right now. Because you would think that Ronaldo might be interested, Real Madrid might be interested in bringing Ronaldo back if he's available for cheap, but they don't want him. They don't see it as a good investment, I guess, right now. So they've gone for Kylian Mbappe, a younger star who for the next 10 years can do the business for them, I suppose. Guardiola wants him only if Sterling leaves the club. So this is what we understand right now is supposed to be a situation where Sterling is, maybe going to be sold. There is that number 7 shirt that is holding up proceedings. That's one of the reasons why it could be a stumbling block at United, is because Cavani has the 7 and he didn't want to give it up to Sancho, and he can't just rip it off him, because then you're just sacking off Cavani from the squad. Basically, he's not going to continue as is. So you can't really do that. So that is a problem. And it looks like City have to get rid of some players anyway to maybe justify the spend and the wages increase here. So you could see Raheem Sterling offered to some clubs. I heard a few weeks ago that when Spurs were in negotiations with City for Harry Kane, and City sent them a £127 million offer. Well, the initial £100 million offer, it was actually supposed to include a small shortlist of players, one of which was Sterling. So I guess he is close to being surplus to requirements there under Pep at City. The spiritual being, respect, he says, hey Piggy, I just quick sold 99 CR7 from FIFA 21. I love that. Yes, quick sell the wanker, mate. This is a snake move, guys. Make no mistake about it. I fucking love Cristiano Ronaldo, the boy who had a dream. I didn't know that the dream was to one day sign for City, Meltbank, Scummer, Oil Money Club and take a crap all over the club you supposedly love and the history of this great football club. I didn't know that was your dream. You know what I mean? I've got a big problem about this, guys. He can't do this and then, just expect everything to be all roses for the guy. He's undoing his history. He's making himself a mercenary traitor. That's what he's doing. Not only is he going to be disliked, he's going to be hated. He is going to be vermin. He will be seen upon as everything that's wrong with Manchester City, with everything that's wrong with the disloyalty of modern day footballers. There is no loyalty in football anymore, guys. That died with Paul Scholes and players like that. And even then, in that era, there was lots of disloyal players. The days of a player staying at one club for his entire career and not having an agent and not dicking around and not trying to force a move, those days are over. The days of agents, the days of manipulation, market manipulation, the days of money, mercenary, money-hungry players is now. And sadly, it seems like this is another situation where that is the case. That is the case. But you know what? We aren't in for him. We aren't actually in for him. So even though I hate Ronaldo, we're not in for him. He's not choosing City over United. We're not in for him. Just wanted to reiterate that point. Mount says loyalty means nothing. Money talks. Way it is these days. Okay, let me just play devil's advocate for just a second here, because I agree with you, and I think CR7's a snake if he does it. But let me just play devil's advocate for a second. There's only one offer from the table. It's from Manchester City. He hates Juventus. He wants to go. What do? Do you wait it out to the end of the summer, or do you play for Juventus? That's an option. But if he's really unhappy and he really doesn't want to go, and there's only one offer on the table, then what do? You go and sign for City then. So playing devil's advocate, it makes sense. The other things that make sense about it, he's a legacy player. I know I just said he's a mercenary, but I actually don't think he cares as much about the money as he does about the legacy and trying to win things. Maybe he sees an opportunity at City under Pep with this current team in the successful period that they're in to cement his place as the best player of all time by adding another couple of cheeky little Premier League trophies to his tally and maybe even a Champions League. And he feels that him being a part of the team at City with Aguero just going might be the best place for him to be able to go and do that. And he's probably not wrong. So I'm just playing devil's advocate there. It makes a bit of sense from a professional point of view. What it doesn't do is make a sense from a history point of view or a love point of view or a respect point of view. It's a total disrespect to the Man United fans that have loved and supported him for decades. Does anyone know who pissed on his cornflakes at Juventus, says McKay Graham? It seemed to go sour very, very quickly, didn't it? Sour very, very quickly. Oh, hang on a second. My phone's run out of battery here. Peter Coveney comments, we need to get Jones to break him out, and then we can have another 5-year contract. Guys, we're nearly at 200 likes on the stream. That's pretty sensational. Everyone, do us a massive favour. Let's have a little cheeky little like spike. Let's have a Bacon Brigade assemble moment. If you haven't done it, leave a little like. Let's see if we can smash that 200 like barrier. That would be an awesome figure to hit. Jordan Griswold says yes. Denzel Washington comments, instead of Guy Fawkes Day, we burn Ronaldo United kits. There you go, effigies hanging from lampposts all throughout Manchester, mate. Cristiano Ronaldo would be public enemy #1 for the red side of Manchester, no doubt about it. I hope he's prepared for that. I hope he's prepared for the sheer vitriol and hatred that he will receive from every single Manchester United fan around the world. Because it will be big. It will be big. You just don't do it, do you? You don't go and play for City if you're a United player. It's one of those unwritten rules. You just don't do it, especially if you're a legend like Ronaldo. Could you imagine Lionel Messi going to play for Real Madrid? Huh? That's what it's like. That's what it's like almost. It's not quite, but it's almost like that. Okay, it's more like Lionel Messi going to PSG for like a few seasons, like 10, and then going to play for Real Madrid. It's kind of like that. Could you imagine that? No, it's a disgrace. You could never imagine Messi playing for Real Madrid, just like you can't imagine Ronaldo playing for City. Why swap the love of millions for City's 4 fans? Precisely, Peter Comley. They're a joke club. If you join City, everyone unfollow him on every social media. Great shout, Vincent Bullock. That's right. Every Man United fan unfollow him on social media. He'll go down about, 100 million followers. Or actually, no, he won't. But he'll go down a lot of followers, and he'll go up about 7 City fans. Esmeralda the Bell, says Drew Who. We got an update, have we? Thank you very much. Let's check this out. An update from Rushmano. Okay, so we have a source here that says Ronaldo to Man City, or will PSG hijack the deal? Either way, a hot conclusion to this transfer will follow very, very soon. Yeah, fair enough. Well, there you go. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, PSG, supposedly could possibly be a candidate, but as I've discussed, I don't see it happening. I hope it happens. If I was PSG, that is exactly what I'd do. I'd assemble the ultimate dream team. And the ultimate dream team, in my eyes, is Ronaldo and Messi in the same team. Neymar, Ronaldo, and Messi in the same team. Oh my goodness me, what a team. That'd be insane. Just for a couple of seasons, they'd win the Farmers League, no worries. They could pay him princely. They might win the Champions League. It's a shit move for Ronaldo, really, like it's a shit move for Messi going to the Farmers League. Doesn't do much for the old legacy, but it does do very much for him not being hated by millions of Man United fans. And it also does a lot for his bank balance, because he could probably be paid more than anyone at PSG. And it gives him, I guess, maybe a direct competition to be able to actually show who's better, Ronaldo or Messi. Thing is, though, Messi, I think it would be so weird just to watch them play in the same team, because I would imagine Ronaldo would be the focal point of the attack, and Messi would be more of a creative aspect of the team. So already the roles sort of have themselves completed, I think. I think if you were to play Neymar on the left, I don't know, Messi sort of on the right, but dropping deeper, and Ronaldo through the middle, I mean, that is just insanely good. It's just a thing of beauty. So that's what I would do if I was PSG, because I think it's a marketing dream. They could literally create the most watched football team in the world overnight, pretty much. They're already a well-watched team because they've got so many stars in their team anyway. But I'd tune into them. You'd tune into them if Ronaldo and Messi were playing in the team. That's just the fact of it. Okay then, guys. So, yes. Hey, we're nearly at 200 likes. Get in there, you beauty. Denzel says, hasn't been a betrayal like this since Judas gave up on Christ. Yeah, he was up there telling on him quicker than he could say Pontius Pilate, wasn't he, Denzel Washington? That's what fucking Cristiano Ronaldo's up to. Ronaldo to City, Fergie will have a heart attack, says Bruno Kovacevic. Unbelievable, isn't it? This channel is older than that one. Yes, this channel is 8 years old. In fact, it's, we're one of the OGs on the old Man United vlogs on YouTube, guys. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit the sub. We've been going for a long time. You've unfollowed Ronaldo, said Jonathan Gallagher. Get in there, my son. Hashtag unfollow CR7. Let's get it going. Hashtag unfollow CR7. Let's get it going. I like it. I like it a lot. Nathan Buckley. How you going there, Nathan Buckley? What's going on, sir? Hope you're doing well. Nathan Buckley says, imagine if he doesn't join City. All this hate in the live chat for nothing. Yeah, okay, but it's looking like he is going to join City, though. That's why we're talking about it, and that's why he's getting this hate, because it looks like he's going to fucking join City, and he deserves the hate, in my opinion, if he does. Hello, 838 says, I remember you on Full-Time Devils. Yes, indeed, I was on there many a year ago now. It's not happening. Stop it with fake news, says Bruno Kovacevic. What is not happening, Bruno? The Ronaldo to City deal? I mean, I hope you're right. But if you think it's fake news, I mean, we've got all the most reputable journalists in world football talking about it. Here's Fabrizio Romano's latest update. Juventus are waiting for City's official bid to arrive in the next hours to reach an agreement as soon as possible. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave and he won't be available for the next match. One thing we do not do on this channel, which does, I like to think, separate us from some of the other channels, is we don't talk about fake news. We don't talk about unnecessary transfer information and guff. We just cover the legit stuff. And everybody who's been a member and subscribed to this channel will tell you that. We don't pump out nonsense stuff unless there's absolutely necessary video about it. That's the difference between this channel and some others. So actually, we don't talk about any fake news on it. This is happening whether you want to admit it or not. Whether you can't stand the possibility of Ronaldo signing for City or not, it is currently in the wheels in motion, sir. Thank you, Jordan Griswold. You're absolutely right, sir. I deserve this to hate even link to Chichester Shitty ad, says Ida United. Glory United, says Sauchi Papa. Get in there, Sauchi Papa. I'm seeing a lot of new people in the live chat. It's great to have you in here expressing your opinions. Please do keep them coming because everyone's allowed their say. I'm going to stick around for, 10 minutes. I'm not going to stick around too long because I've got a FIFA video to do a little bit later. We'll be back around about 11:30 doing a FIFA stream, so everybody get involved with that. Flying Pig United is a bullshit-free zone, says Gungshi Leone. You're spot on there, Gungshi. Thank you so much. First Class Gamer, thank you very much, sir. That's very, very kind of you, mate. Really appreciate that. Yeah, well, hey, look. This is a unique sort of a channel. It's a, we use certain language on this channel, and it's just me at the end of the day giving you my thoughts and opinions and giving you the news in my own style. So it's not Sky Sports News, it's not Talk Sport, it's not some polished, politically correct guff. What it is a man with a camera. And that's how we've grown this channel, and that's what it is. And also a community of fucking legends who get in here and voice their opinions too. That's what it mainly is about, is United interaction with fans, fan interaction with United fans, I should say. Ronaldo has now been removed from Twitter, says G-Wolf United. Oh, the Pig and the Tom playing tonight. Unfortunately, Tom is already back to America now, bud. Sterling will be hard to sell, says Big Bernie fan. I'd think so too, yeah. He's on a reasonable amount of money. I think Arsenal might be the destination. So we saw earlier there's a source linking Aubameyang to Juventus if they do sell CR7. Maybe, just maybe, you might see something done there with Sterling. I could actually see Sterling going to Arsenal. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling that if he was offered to them for a reasonable amount of money, I think they'd be interested in Sterling right now. Jack and Brad Gaming, love you too, man. Thank you so much. Brady Smith says, honestly, if Ronaldo leaves, it's such a dick move considering we made him. Spot on, sir. The Football Crew show, Ronaldo is a traitor. He chooses money over United loyalty. I hope we boo him when he returns to Old Trafford. He couldn't care about us United fans. Yeah, definitely. But one thing, I don't know about if him choosing money over United loyalty, because we don't have an offer on the table. It's not like we've got an offer on the table for 400,000 and City have one on there for 500,000 a week and he's chosen City. That's actually not the case. Let's just be clear. There is no offer on the table from United. So it's not really about the money here, I don't think. I think he's trying to do it for legacy and to win things. And he's just basically just discounting United and being a traitor for United in a different way. But I don't think necessarily it's about, money. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. The Cake Cadet says, hashtag Glazers out. Keep them Glazers out coming. So Rennie says, my point is that it can't be bad information if they have Romano on the channel. Well, when they have him on the channel, he's great information. That's absolutely true. But all you need to do is go back to last summer and watch how many done deal Sancho vids there are, and the rest will be revealed, sir. If you're new to this part of YouTube, though, I completely understand why you'd have that opinion. But if you've been watching that channel for years, you'd understand that that is definitely a clickbait guff channel. Just putting it out there. Stephen Dempster says, you do know what happened with Varane when he played for Madrid last year, says Stephen Dempster. Go on, Stephen, tell me. Are you talking about the couple of games he played against English teams where he looked shite? Is that what you're telling me? Or do you mean, oh, sorry, you mean when Cristiano played against, all right. Berber says, honestly, it doesn't bother me that much, Pig. I'd prefer this over City signing Harry Kane for 5+ years. It's what it represents, Berber, that pisses me off. And you make a good point, but it's what it represents, though. He's a United legend. It's like they're trying to buy our god or something. It's fucking horrible, mate. And he's such a big profile player that they don't deserve that boost in profile. Remember the whole Wink thing? This is a slap in the face to the fans that stood by him when everyone else in England wanted his head. Yeah, I mean, even I hated him at that stage when he winked and after he got Wayne Rooney sent off in the Euros, or was it the World Cup? 2004 or 2006? 2004. Yeah. Or maybe it was 2006. But I know the one. Yes, I remember. After that, he came back and he was brilliant in the league. We all stood by him. Everybody hated him. And yeah, it would be a bit of a kick in the bollocks to all United fans. Sin Game says, hashtag Glazers out. Ronaldo's been trying to get back to United for years. No offers from us. There you go, Sin Games. Well, there's that narrative. There's also the narrative that he uses us to get other moves. But you're so right. I personally think he does love this club. And if an offer came in that was the same as City's, he would sign for us. Ronaldo defo should go to PSG if anything, so he can actually win a Champions League, says Brady Smith. I don't know about that. PSG, that's not exactly the destination to win the Champions League. They haven't done it, have they, in recent years? So I don't know if that is the destination to go. Just because they've got Messi and Neymar and these guys, and if they got Ronaldo, yeah, they would have basically the best attack in Europe. But it's not guaranteed that they would win the Champions League because they haven't done it. They're actually playing a lesser standard of opposition week in, week out in the French League, which I don't think helps them at all in the Champions League. They've done tremendously well because they're quality players to get through to the latter stages many years in a row now. But I don't think it actually helps them playing lesser opposition week in, week out in the Farmers League. BTH says still Van Persie is an Arsenal legend and it's like Ronaldo. He's coming to City to win more. Well, yeah, it's kind of similar to that, I suppose. It is a legacy move. I mean, the whole point of Robin Van Persie leaving Arsenal for United was so he could win that Premier League title that he so desperately wanted. And he got that. And if Ronaldo wants to add Premier League titles and maybe a Champions League, you can't, like I was saying, playing devil's advocate, he's more likely to get that at City right now, sadly. 3 likes away from 200 likes. We're going to do it. Thank you very much, everyone who's hit the like. It's all about the money. Can't blame him, says First Class Gamer. Well, if there was an offer from United, then you could say it is. But there is no offer from United. We need to put an offer in. Yeah, you're right, Benjamin. He must have played 6 years for us, and then he moved on to Real Madrid for 100 million. Yeah, wasn't it 80 million pounds? It was 80 million pounds, wasn't it? Killian Laughlin, hello. He says, I'm going to the derby at Old Trafford on November 6th, and I don't know if I can go if Ronaldo is playing for City. Make sure you do go, Killian. Make sure you do go. Make sure you scream at the top of your lungs, Snake. Make sure you scream at the top of your lungs and sing the Bruno song when he scores against City. Make sure you sing the Bruno song, and instead of saying he comes from Sporting like Cristiano, you got to say he comes from Sporting like that absolute twat bag, mess up, snake, twat, traitor, melt, Cristiano. That's what you have to do. Make it known. Fuck Ronaldo if he signs for City. Denzel says, Ronaldo is dead to me. I actually feel physically sick. Sin Games, we can do rolling roadblocks, make everything go slow to delay, even cancel games. We don't need many people, to be honest. Just go slow, like 1 mile an hour. Rolling roadblocks. What you know about rolling down in the deep. Fair play to your Sin Games. That sounds like a plan. Well, protests have stopped just because we've signed Varane and just because we signed Sancho. It's not good enough. It doesn't add up. We still have other positions in the team to strengthen. Listen, it's one thing not to get Ronaldo if we go out there and have a proper recruitment in the midfield now. If you see us do a bit of business with a couple of players going out and all of a sudden we sign Ruben Neves and Sal, or we signed Camavinga and Sal, or some combination of players in the midfield, I think we'd all be like, fair enough, well, Ronaldo wasn't actually what we needed right now, so it makes sense to go and sign what we needed right now. But at this moment in time, we still haven't got that midfield sorted. We still got McFred in the centre of the park. So it's no good. And you're seeing City with one piece of the puzzle missing. City have one piece of the puzzle missing. Now Aguero's gone. And Ronaldo, what a beautiful, shining new piece to put in that puzzle. And that's all they need to fire them to the title. We need to stop that, though. We need to stop that by signing him. Zareni why is he a traitor for wanting to better himself? Because he's a Manchester United legend. You don't go and sign for City if you've played for United and been a legend at the club. Of course you don't. Sorry to say, that just makes you an instant traitor. It does. You can't do it, my son. You can't do it. Some of you might not realise, but there's a bitter hatred between these two football clubs, especially now City are money bags successful. They're new money. They're not a rich history football club who've built it up like United have. Okay, they do have a rich history in terms of going back in the day, but for many a year, nothing compared to Manchester United. But now, because of money, they're up there. And that's what's so annoying about it, is that we deserve to have that mantle as the best team in the league and be able to sign players like Ronaldo, these big marquee signings. And instead they go into teams like City because they've got more money and more ambitious owners. That's the only thing. This club deserves Ronaldo. We deserve Ronaldo. These fan base deserves seeing Cristiano Ronaldo in that shirt yet again at Old Trafford, scoring the goals and being CR7. That's what we deserve. Unfortunately, our owners don't think that we do. We don't have ambitious owners that match the ambition of the fan base, and that's where we're being let down. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Tashan Pillay. Appreciate you. Also, Simakele Thompson. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. If you're new around here, hit the sub. Yes, King Glamini. Thank you, King Glamini. Says, Glazers out. Hit that Glazers out in the live chat. I hate these freaking guys. Green and gold till the club is sold, baby. Does Man City have real fans? No, they have bought ones. They buy them. They pay them a monthly subscription in order to pretend to be Man City fans. How about chemistry between Pep and CR7? I think it would be fine, to be honest. I think Pep's getting him in there because he really wants him. Imagine being Pep and seeing that guy tear you apart for years. And Cristiano was so successful against Barca back in the day. He always scored against them. He was a machine. And I think pretty sure he would want him in his team doing it to the opposition. So I don't think there's going to be any problem there. They're both professionals. Look, at the end of the day, say what you want about Pep. He seems like a pretty personable guy. He's probably quite easy to get on with. He doesn't seem like he's got too much of a hot temper. He doesn't seem like he's too much of an awkward character. He seems pretty chilled out kind of geezer, really. So I think Ronaldo would get on just fine with him these days. A lot of history's gone. A lot of time's gone since those days as well. Yeah, this reminds me of Peter Schmeichel. Still love him, though. It's way worse than that for me because of where City are at now. But it is the same, obviously. It is the same. Thank you, Kate Cadet. Well, they have now, says Rohan Kadam. Hail, King Pig. Thank you, Kate Cadet. Go on, Chelsea, says Michael Wins. Does anyone really think Ronaldo's going to Man City? I don't, says Daniela Dimitrescu. Daniela, I mean, I do, because it seems like he doesn't want to stay at Juventus, and the only club that's coming in for him right now, or that they're discussing a serious move with, is Manchester City at this moment in time. We know that Manchester City are looking at maybe getting rid of Sterling as well. So, it's looking ever increasingly likely that it's happening. I mean, I hope you're right, though. I hope it falls down. I hope it doesn't happen. Yeah, definitely. Angel Costadino says, I swear if CR7 makes this move, he will be hated by millions. Spot on, 100%. Millions around the world. Hundreds of millions even. There's hundreds of millions of United fans around the world, and we'll all hate that bastard if he signs for City. I just want him to move out of the Juventus shit places, Varied. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, James Itchmo. Let's get a love heart in the live chat for his mum and dad who've both got COVID. Oh, let's get some love hearts in there for James. Worth a red card for one of our players to snap his legs if he does end up happening. Great shout. Bring back Roy Keane for a game. I'd be throwing punches at Cristiano. Oh, what does he think about this? It's an absolute disgrace. It's absolute nonsense. It's the worst decision I've ever seen from Cristiano. You can't go and play for City. It's a disgrace. Get those Roy Keane emojis in the live chat about this one. His face perfectly sums up how I feel about this Ronaldo situation. Get the Roy Keane emojis in there, guys. Yeah. Because, crikey, can you imagine how he thinks about this? He's always sung the praises of Ronaldo and said that he's a dedicated, committed professional player. He absolutely loved him. He's always said that about Ronaldo. Well, I wonder what he thinks about him now. He would be dead to Roy Keane. Keano will be there with a 12 ball, says Jordan Griswold. Killian Lockton says, do you think he's going to do it? I do, yeah, I do. I do think he's going to sign for City. You know why there's no other offer on the table for him right now? It seems like there are wheels in motion with discussions and negotiations for a move to City. His agent is in negotiations currently right now. It's speedy. It's a speedy process. It's a speedy process. This could be done in 24 hours. I bet Keane is infuriated right now, says Zenol, definitely. Oh, busy the beast getting those Roy Keane emotes in there. Captain Made Caleb says, talking a lot of cack here. Ronaldo is a GOAT. You're getting angry because you know City are winning trophies. And this is going to make it even worse for the United fans. Yeah, it is. CPT, it is. That's also, I'm not denying that. This will make City stronger, and it will weaken United in the sense that, you know, other people's business is stopping our business being so impactful. Yeah, we might have signed Ronaldo. Yeah, we might have signed Sancho. But now City have got the missing piece that they need, only just happens to be the best player in the bloody world. Of course, it's going to make City stronger. We're all aware of that. We're not stupid. What are you on about? Of course, that's the situation. The point is, it's disgusting, that situation, and that is a valid point. You know, United is the problem, really. It's not even Ronaldo being a mercenary in a way. I mean, Denzel says he's a dirty mercenary rat Ronaldo. Who cares? We've got the best Portuguese player in the world, Bruno. But in one way, if there's no other offer coming in, what's he supposed to do? Mikey Smith, hello there, sir. He's got those Roy Keane emojis in there. It's a nonsense, absolute nonsense. I wish Cantona would kung fu that twatbag Ronaldo, says the K Cadet. I am going live tonight, James Itchmo. Yeah, around about 11:30, sir. Keane is fuming for likes right now, says Illy United. Yeah, oh, like us right now. Yeah, definitely. He's 100% fuming. Hey, there's nearly 300 of you legends in here right now. What the hell? How did that happen? Great to see you all in here, guys. Smash that subscribe if you're new, guys. If you've got any passion for Manchester United, if you like sharing your passion with Manchester United, with other passionate United fans, don't be a stupid idiot and hit that subscribe button. That's right. It's free to do so. You don't need to be a big bollocks and have a big bank account to do so. It's fucking free. Hit that like button. You don't have to be a Glazer's parasitical twat, fucking cash bags, money milking bastard to subscribe to this channel. No, it's free. Hit the free subscribe button. Hit the like on the video. Hit the bell icon like your name was Quasimodo. Esmeralda the bells. And make sure you get involved, because we do these daily streams here and we don't talk. We don't pull any punches, guys. We say it how it is, and this is what my biggest point is tonight. Fuck the Glazers, guys. They're the ones that have stopped this from happening, and they're the ones that are allowing this guy to go and join our biggest rivals in City. Fuck the Glazers. PSG missed the opportunity, says Sibabrata Kundu. Well, only maybe just, but they are looking to sell Mbappe to Real Madrid tomorrow, by the looks of it. Stephen Dempster, I think you're actually totally wrong there, mate. He says, at least more City fans come from Manchester, unlike your fans who mainly come from London and Ireland. I really don't know about that, mate. I've seen a bunch of bloody new money City fans pop up all up and down the bloody country, mate, to be fair. I'm not so sure about that one, mate. Oh, yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, mate. Ronaldo should go to... Manchester always will be and always is and always will be red, mate. Come on. Glory, glory to the Glazers. It doesn't stop a few years. It doesn't take a few years of success. Baldy Pep coming in, winning a few things, not even winning a fucking Champions League, might I add. Where's your Champions League, top club? Where's your Champions League, top club, boy? Huh? Where's your fucking UCL trophy, mate? You ain't nothing. You're in United shadow, and you always will be in United shadow, guys. More, it's fans there all in Stockport, says Stephen Hodian. That's right. Fucking 20 Premier League trophies, you twats. Or top flight trophies, I should say. Anyway, wonder what Gary Neville thinks, says Jordan Griswold. Oh, dude. I'm glad I support Coventry City in the Championship, says Nigel. Really, wow. Daniela Dimitrescu, there's many Irish fans of United, I can say that, says Daniela Dimitrescu. Ronaldo will need real-life John Wicker's security, says Big God Bob. Sure, even Celtic have a Champions League, so go on Celtic, says Michael Wins. Absolutely, the Lisbon Lions, mate, 1955, the Lisbon Lions, yeah. All people born within 10 miles of the stadium, I believe. Ibrox, right? I don't know, actually. Maybe it was like 30 miles, but all of their players were born within a small distance of the stadium, mate. Pretty unbelievable. Yeah, the Lisbon Lions. Even Celtic have got a fucking Champions League. But Man City don't. Dr. Stealth Hudson says, Pig, you need to calm down and be rational. Just an advice, mate. I am being rational. The second part, maybe I do need to calm down. That's right. But I am being rational. I'm not being irrational whatsoever. Everything I'm saying is rational. All right? Doctor? Oh, Zal Sami, thank you very much for subscribing, Zal Sami. I'm livid, says Jonathan Gallagher. 225 likes on the stream, guys. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. We are going to wrap this one up soon. I'm just going to try to read out a comment from every single legend who's commenting. The K Cadet says Stockport City. Stephen Hollyan says all the City fans I know don't even go to games. Says it all. Dylan Gill says Pigmate, we aren't gonna have the end of it from City fans. Hear the end of it from City fans who started following football in 2014. Spot on. Yeah. Oh, hang on a sec. I don't know why my stream keeps dropping off for a second or two. I think it stopped there for a second, but we should be back. You personally have as many Champions League titles as City, says Berber. Shauno says we are herded like sheep by the Glazers, but well, some of you might be, but I'm not. I will not cower to their bullshit fakery. I will not watch them paper over the cracks at United with Sancho's summer signing last year coming in this window and Varane coming in. I will not see. That is not enough for me. I don't buy it. I'm not interested in what they've done at this football club this window. We need a lot more than that. Gonna go and burn down Ronaldo's hotel, says Jack LeBron. Crikey, mate! Have you seen the size of him? Soccer blogger says Devil's Advocate Ronaldo was offered to United as well, according to reports from Italy, but we denied him. Still a snake, though. I haven't heard that we denied him part. I've heard that he has been offered as well, but I haven't heard him denying it. This is worse than Mrs. P running off with John Terry. Oh, Vincent Bullock, no. Thank you, K Cadet. Right back at you, sir. Stephen Holly unpicked no Cavani for 20 games throughout the season. Quick thoughts. Well, he's probably not going to be fit fully throughout the season. This is the point I was making, why it makes perfect sense to sign Ronaldo right now, because not only is he a much better player than Tony Martial, you could sell Martial and then you've got Ronaldo and Cavani to do the job throughout the season. And Cavani isn't actually a player that's going to stay fit for 38 games of the season. He's not. Rahul Barronwile says Manchester United is a curse. Believe me, it is. Seems like it since Fergie left. It seems like we've been cursed. Doctor says, nope, not everything is rational. Just listen to this. CR7 isn't a team player and Guardiola is a system manager where every player plays both attack and defence. CR7's move to City will kill them. I'm not so sure, Dr. Stealth Hudson. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that one, Dr. Stealth. I don't know how it would kill them. I know what you're saying. It's like when, Chelsea, they've got Lukaku up top. They have to play a certain way to his strengths. And maybe they provide him more with more service than what they could do as a team in different scenarios. I see what you're saying, but actually, I still think he would just cap off so many chances for them. Daniela thinks that he won't join Man City. I hope you're right. Ilya United says, message deleted. Angel Costadino says, I can't believe CR7 was on my cover page 10 years. It would be such a nightmare if he goes to the Blues. Oh, Angel, totally agree with you. I mean, that's it. You're going to have to get him out of your memory. You're going to have to get him, I don't know, like, I don't know, this is the thing. He's undoing his history at the club. All you're going to think of and all you're going to see now is Ronaldo in that blue shirt, and it's going to look fucking horrible. Aguero didn't defend. Precisely, Travis. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Bring your CR7 kits tomorrow and burn them outside OT, says Zenlol. Shannon Waz Khan says, Martial is not a striker. He's a winger or inside forward, and we should play him there. He's a backup for Rashford. Klaus comments, just woke up and see the news. Genuinely just really upset. It's almost unbelievable. It's almost too much to think. I missed a super chat, did I, Rushmano? Thank you very much, sir. So sorry to anybody's super chat who I missed. I apologise. Let me scroll up here. Rushmano, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. I'm so sorry that I missed that, dude. He says, breaking all 9 City fans. Breaking news. All 9 City fans been told to assemble at the Etihad fan shop. Cleaners will make up the numbers. My goodness me, they're gonna have a parade of Cristiano. You remember their trophy parade? Yeah, this is funny as actually. You remember their trophy parade? Well, not really parade, but their season celebration when they won the league outside the Etihad. Could you imagine what a Cristiano Ronaldo unveiling would look like? They'd have to buy a whole bunch of fake fans to fill out the stadium, I reckon. They'd definitely be employing some Millwall fans that day or something, to dress up as City fans. I'd love to see how Sir Alex feels about this transfer. He's pissed off, Gaming Gods. He's disgusted. Yeah, I'd sell Martial, Liam. So this deal going ahead then. I'm a Leicester fan, so I'm only focused on Monday night shambles away at West Ham. It looks like it could do Andrew Timpson. Nothing's definite yet. It's still a very complicated deal. I think it maybe hinges on Raheem Sterling at City as well. He's got the number 7, and if they can get him away. Thank you for subscribing there, Aaron Yeager. Really appreciate you for getting involved. We got Bruno Fernandes, the real Portugal legend, says Jonathan Gallagher. Rahul comments, because it doesn't win anything, by the way. Good background. Thank you, Rahul. Appreciate you, my son. Get in. Vaibhav Sharma comments, Ronaldo, Cavani, plus 10 million. Send the bid, MUFC. Wow, so you'd give them Cavani and take Ronaldo. Now, that is a very interesting idea. I haven't even thought about that. You know what? I haven't even thought about that. But Cavani's kind of awesome for us, though. Like, we would sell Matador. He was so good this season just gone. And I think now he's got the #1 spot in the starting 11, really, when everyone's fit. I think he'll score even more for United. So, in a way, come on, though. Ronaldo's levels, man. Ronaldo's one of the GOATs. So, in a way, that would solve a whole heck of a lot of problems, wouldn't it? Cavani's on a lot of weekly money. Juventus want a top player for a short fix, probably. And they want to save money compared to what Ronaldo's on, which it is a significantly less sized contract, a few $100,000 a week that Cavani's on. You know what? I haven't even thought about that. That kind of makes a lot of sense, bud. I actually prefer the Martial swap, though, because I think that gives us better quality for now and gets rid of a player who's on a couple $100,000 who's just a bit inconsistent anyway. But, yeah, that is a really good point. The Cavani swap, I didn't even think about that, but I wouldn't really want to get rid of Cavani. You'd switch for Cavani for CR7 in a heartbeat? Would be dirty to drop Cavani like that, even for CR7. It really would be, Red Devils Gaming. Yeah, it really would be. That's the only concern I've got. But it solves the problem. He's got the #7 shirt as well. Let me ask you a question, guys. Would you ditch Cavani for CR7? Yes or no? Steven says, Ronaldo, man, this can't happen. Yes, thank you, Rushmono. He says, subscribe to the channel. The last call. The Bacon Brigade Express will be leaving the station shortly. This is the last call for the boarding to Baconville. Please do make sure you step aboard, mind the gap, hold on to your seats, because this one's going to be a bumpy ride. Tashan Pillay says City still won't win the Champions League, with or without Ronaldo. They definitely don't deserve it. Respect. I agree. Pig CR7 will play in a Blue Man City kit, our third kit. No, I would not sell our Cavani, Martial, Rashford, 100%. They have enough time. Yeah. Please, everyone, pray, whoever you believe in, that Ronaldo does not join City. I love it, Killer. I love it. Carrymore, 18. Hello to you. Jarvis Cocker says no. Hell yes, says Vavanath Sharma. No, yes. It looks like most people actually would not want to get rid of Cavani if Ronaldo was coming in, to be honest. And I kind of agree with you. I love Ronaldo. Anthony White says, it's my birthday today, and today with Ronaldo has ruined my day. Oh, happy birthday, Anthony White, though. Anthony White, long-time viewer of this channel. Let's cheer him up a little bit, because this is a shit day for Man United fans. And if it's your birthday on Ronaldo going to City Day, that is a disgusting time for your birthday to take place. So can we do a big favour to Mr. Anthony White, and can we say happy birthday and get some birthday cakes in there, please? Everybody get your birthday cakes in there. Happy birthday to Anthony White, mate. Oh, holy shit. Zayn Miassi, I did see the masterpiece against West Brom. This is what he calls a win against West Brom. He calls it a masterpiece. Aubameyang, he found his level finally, Zayn Miassi. He found his level, Zayn. Let me just read this out. Zayn Miassi says, did you see the masterpiece against West Brom? Pepe, Oba, Laka. Also, PSG owners interested in buying us. and Pep leaving City in 2 years. Put the two together. I mean, Zayn Miassi, I mean, I don't know where to begin on that one, dude, to be fair. I mean, for a start, what an absolutely awful team to base it on and say that it's a masterpiece against them. And did you actually see this, Zayn? I don't know if you've seen this, sir. You want to hope that Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't go anywhere, man. Because I'm hearing that Juventus are interested in bringing Aubameyang to the club if Juventus do lose out on Ronaldo, just so you know. And because Arsenal's such a mid-table, mediocre melt job of a club, hell, if a big club comes a-knocking, you might just see him a-rocking out of the door. So, Zayn Miassi, careful what you wish for there. But in regards to Pep, I don't think Pep would lower himself to that, to be fair. He can actually go and manage, if he did leave City, he could go and manage one of the top clubs in the world. Why in all that is pure and holy would he go and manage Arsenal? Doesn't add up. Also, PSG owners interested in buying you, are you? Well, I did hear something about that earlier, actually, Zayn. Fair enough. But that is funny, Zayn Miassi. Much love to you, Zayn. And you know what? Hell of a super chat there, man. Thank you very much for a £45 super chat. You're off your tree, Zayn. That's all I can say about that one. Ilya says, oh my God, Zayn is the most deluded guy in the world. I don't know if he's the most deluded. I don't even know if he's the most deluded Arsenal fan. That's definitely not even... He's not even anywhere the most deluded Arsenal fan, to be honest. Spiky88 says, right now, biggest news, Ronaldo is on his way to Manchester because the bid on the 30 million is now on the table for Juventus. I don't think that's true, Spiky88. I don't think he's on the way to Manchester right now, but if you're right, then I apologise. Tashan Pillay says, today was a good day. I finally found someone to sub to that's more passionate about United than me. Please sub to this dude, guys. He definitely knows what he's saying. Thank you, Tashan Pillay. You're a fucking legend. Thank you for coming aboard the Bacon Express tonight, mate. You're very welcome in here. Yeah, we stream every day, so if you're new, make sure you get involved by hitting the sub and also click the bell. That way you get a notification. You cannot believe how Ronaldo can do this to United fans, and even worse, I quote his footballing father, Sir Alex Ferguson, says Killian. Hey, Zinedine, yes, there is FIFA tonight. I've got a little bit carried away on this Ronaldo tip, guys. I really have. I've got very carried away. But I am going to be coming back on in a little bit and do FIFA. Yes, in fact, I better wrap this up very soon. I mean, we've got so many legends tuning in. There's so much passion in the live chat. I feel I should stick around a couple more minutes. But we are going to have to wrap it up, at 11. So get your last final thoughts in. My final thoughts are that it would be a disgrace if City do sign Ronaldo, but you cannot really begrudge him if that's the only offer on the table and United don't even try. I blame our owners. I blame our toothless board and our bottleless, bollockless owners for not going out there and have the ambition or the cojones to go and get Ronaldo, because they could. I'm sure if there was an equal offer on the table from United, he would come to the red side of Manchester because he supposedly fucking loves us. Thank you, Daniela Dimitrescu says, the pig is passionate. He's awesome. Thank you so much, Daniela. So are you guys. Look at all the passion in this live chat tonight. It's an amazing, passionate community we got here. We all just love United, don't we? And we can't believe, we just want what's best for us. And we can't believe that our owners and our club are actually prepared to miss out on such a talent like Ronaldo and allow him to go and strengthen opposition in the league, like our bitter rivals. It's such a shame. 233 likes, says Ilya United. That's almost 250. Star-Lord says, shit Glazers. Great show. Thank you, Rushmano. You're the man, mate. Thank you so much for all the updates throughout the show as well. If you're not following Rushmano on Twitter, please do for your daily updates. Matt United 20. Also get a link to your transfer Twitter in there, Rushmano. Yes, I know, Illy United. United just bid, for fuck's sake, you idiots, he says. This is all a Mendes play to pressure PSG to sell Mbappe and sign Ronaldo. Please, Adam. Please, Adam. That is the lesser of all the evils right now. That's the lesser of the evils. And if PSG did sell Mbappe, and they are doing, by the way, Real Madrid are going to sign him tomorrow, by all accounts, anyway, then maybe they can get Ronaldo. And if they don't, then they're idiots, because it would be a Galactico team. Everybody in the world would tune in and watch them every week. I'd be doing PSG watch-alongs, for Pete's sake, just to see how Ronaldo and fucking Messi are playing together. So they should do, shouldn't they? See you shortly, Mikey Smith, Benji Turner, Abdullah Urban, Adam Scott, the Cake Cadet, King Glamini, Anthony White, Illy United, Aaron Homeyard, Jonathan Gallagher, Dr. Stealth Hudson, Killer Laughlin, Janice Ferrackless. He says, Pig, would you ever imagine that CR7 would ever play for City? Never. Never saw this one coming. It's impossible, mate. Never saw it coming. Mikhail, thank you, sir. Rushmano, it's at transfers_UTD on Twitter, guys. That's not actually the link. Oh, there it is. He's put the link in there. There it is, guys. So go and check out Rushmano's Twitter link there, guys. Also, at the top of the live chat, before you go, please do us a massive favour. This will really help me out. We've got a couple of hundred legends in here. No reason we can't get a couple of hundred votes. Click that link at the top of the live chat. It says vote for me. There's a link to an Instagram post. All you need to do is click on that post and tag me at Flying Pig United and press send. And that way it will tag me. It will register my vote in the category of the best small video content creator at the Football Content Awards. I have been nominated thanks to this awesome community of legends. There's only about, I think, 6 or 7 in the category. There's some other bigger ones in there, people like Thogden. You know Thogden. I'm not going to beat Thogden. I ain't going to beat Thogden. But I think there's 3 places up for grabs. I think there's like a bronze award, a silver award, and a gold one. I ain't going to beat that Thogden guy, mate. But, you know, you never know. The Bacon Gate is a pretty strong community. And if all you guys could vote, you just never know. So please do give us a cheeky little vote on Insta there by clicking that link and going to tag Flying Pig United on Instagram. Thank you very much. Chris Baker, mate, he says, as long as we keep Pogba, I don't care. One love. Hey, good shout. I mean, we need him right now. We do. I mean, I don't even rate him as highly as a lot of people do, but I think we need him right now. Ile, Chris, Miz, Stephen, Philip Mullen, Shazad, Anthony White, Sibir Brata Hundu, Ms. Fightweight, the Vutinator, all the moderators, Jonathan Gallagher, Rushmano, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am going to leave this video there. Drop a like before you go. Make sure you are subbed. And also follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can check out the website. There's a link in the description below. Go to unitedflyinghigh.com unitedflyinghigh.com for your daily Manchester United news. In fact, if you're not checking out unitedflyinghigh.com for your daily news, what are you actually doing? Do you want no nonsense, no clickbait shite? No nonsense crap. You know, is that what you want? Then go to unitedflyinghigh.com. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. You're all amazing. What a community. End on Bacon Brigade emojis, and please end on green and gold emojis, and end on Glazers out, because those guys are holding us back. And if in an ideal world, we would be celebrating Cristiano Ronaldo signing for Manchester United once again in this transfer window. Instead, we're going to be possibly waking up to the real living nightmare of Cristiano Ronaldo in a sky blue shirt. F my life. Good night, everyone. I'll be back in a little bit, though, for FIFA. So if you're up later, if you're a night owl like me, stick around on the channel. Give me half an hour or so, and I will get myself on FIFA. We'll be smashing up some falls for the FIFA award show night. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Oh, busy, all the channel members, Mr. JG, Travis, Dr. Stealth Hudson, Gung G, Benjamin. See you later on, guys. Take it easy. When the seagulls follow the trawler. This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.